No. My goodness me. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I am so excited for this. Oh, I am ready. Let's go. Oh, I am so happy that this is going on. Thank you guys for coming in. Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, man. I am ready. I am pumped. This is going to be so much fun. I am so excited. I have not talked to Shanry and I don't know how long, and it's been too long, and I am very excited. So, you know what? I'm gonna say hi to the chat real quick. Hello, lovely co-host Maggot, Ember Lily, guest of honor Shanry, Turtle, Spectre, McMuffin, Nintendo Mail, Nerdy John. What's up, Nerdy John? My lovely husband. Xylee gets biased. The usual suspects are here. Yay. 88 TN. Oh, TNV. Hi, TNV. I know who you are. Hello, sir. Fairy. Let's see. Who else we got? The top tomato herself. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's get started, shall we? Give me a second. Let me unmute. Hello, Maggot.
Ooh, nice.
Hello.
There wasn't any delay this time.
Nice. Awesome. How are you, dear?
I'm good. I am, currently shoving food into my face.
Oh, did you eat your food? Okay.
For some reason, I only ordered one Sprite, but I have two now, apparently. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay.
Extra Sprite for me, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We've had that happen before, where we've gotten 3 sodas at once. I'm like, we only ordered one. Like, what?
Yeah, I only ordered one, but I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna complain, I guess.
I wouldn't either. But are you ready, ma'am? Oh, I am so excited for this.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, all right. Let's get some sheeps in the chat again for Shanry, please. Let's get ready to go. Okay, here we go. Shanry!
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Hello, my dear. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I love you. I'm in love with you. Please.
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, thank you, by the way.
Hi, my dear. How are you?
I'm doing well, and it's very late here in Sweden. Just so you guys know, it is currently 2 a.m. and 50 minutes. It's like...
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. I keep forgetting
yeah,
that.
I took a sleep. So don't worry, I'm fully awake and everything. I even got my coffee and everything.
Oh, good. Yay, okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on here. I know it's super late for you, but thank you for taking the time to do this with us. We appreciate it. How are you? How's things been with you? We miss you.
Well, I can start it off with not so many know about it, but you knew about it since we have been talking a little bit about it. So not so many people know that I recently got a job. So I'm very busy in real life too as well. So it started for 3 months ago that I started showing off after what happened with when we're recording and so and streaming and so. That I started doing some shorts where some of them is showing where I'm going basically. Yeah. But I can't show the whole thing because I'm under NDA. But what I can tell you is that I'm working with e-shopping, which means I'm taking orders and sending out and yada yada. And one of the videos I even sent it to Maggot on Twitter is showing a lot of monsters. That is my job.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes, I do too.
that,
yeah. Yes.
I was wondering if you were still there, if that was the same job or not, because I remember seeing that video and I'm like, oh boy, she's going to have a heart attack.
Oh yeah, believe it or not, there is a lot of monsters and even imports too, from Japan, from Asia, from, let me see, I even think even from India too as well. It's crazy.
Nice.
Now, it's like,
do you ship them? No, is it can you, you probably can't say, or if you can't, that's fine, but is it kind of like a distribution center? Is it are you guys the hub of all the shipments and stuff, and then you ship them out elsewhere? Is that what you do?
Basically, it's here, just only here in Sweden right now, because we're not going national or worldwide, basically. So think about it's typical in USA that you are candy store, basically, or that and having an e-shop there, for example.
Oh, gotcha.
So I know a lot of this stuff as well. And I have always said it in many years too as well, that Swedish fish is made in Canada. And it's true. Even Matt Pat even took it up that in one
That
episode
is
last
true.
year.
Yeah, I think that got brought up again. I can't remember how or when, but it got brought up recently. I think it was on one of these streams or another stream. I can't remember which one, but someone had said that before, and I was like, "Are you serious? And why are they called Swedish fish?" I guess it's
I don't
just
know.
the
I
name.
think it could be basically, but I can tell you one thing: we do have a factory here in Sweden as well that makes that kind of candy. But it's I don't think it's run by Malaco. Basically, that's the candy brand we know here in Sweden.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, but in Canada, I think it is a different one, even an American brand, basically. But I basically know that because it's my job, you know.
Right.
So I know a lot of candy or kind of stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Hello, Abby. Hello, I see you there.
I know.
Everyone, I want
Hi, Abby.
hello.
Hey.
And
Do you
Lily,
like-
everyone.
Do you like Swedish fish, Shanry?
Yeah, I do, but I have become more recently become more into Asia candy. You know, with Pocky, for example, or Mushi. Basically, I used to be a lot with licorice. You know,
Yeah.
and I have
licorice.
one brand here right now. I can tell you, it's made here in Sweden. Basically, it's homemade licorice with. It's called here. It's called Oris. It's the new black.
Oh,
I know. It's a reference, basically.
that's a
So
great
it's-
show.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's funny.
So basically, it's chocolate inside with licorice, and the taste of course, with orange, basically.
Yeah.
Very good. I
That
always
sounds
take that
amazing.
sometimes with coffee. Oh,
I'm more of a
so good.
chocolate person, I guess. I like chocolate better.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do like I prefer chocolate it in my personal opinion, and I do like Swedish fish, don't get me wrong. I used to be obsessed with them. I used to eat them all the time when I was younger, but but I'm not really big, and again, it just depends on like what flavor it is, but I'm not very big on fruit with chocolate. I prefer strawberry and chocolate, you know, chocolate covered strawberries. Those are, you know, my number one for sure. I will make an exception for that. But like
Ooh.
artificially flavored fruit, you know, like what they put in like some candies and stuff like that, I really can't do.
Mm.
You know, it just depends on like how it's made, I guess, or where it's from. You know, I'm a little bit picky when it comes to that, because sometimes it can just be too sweet or too overpowering. It can be too much at times. So it just depends.
Yeah. For example, I know in America there is a lot of sugar in it. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
if it is going to come here to Sweden or another country here in Europe, it's going to have a mark on it, which means it's going to come in. For example, I can take an example here for Prime, for example. Yeah, I know some people are going to ask me about it, but I'm going to say I'm sorry. But the only thing I can tell you guys is that Prime came out for like a year or something like here in Europe. They paused about it, but they are recently, you know, they have to change a little bit. And yeah, it's a YouTube and it's a TikTok trend too as well.
Yeah.
Where I can tell you at least on that.
Yeah.
But I can't tell too much about it. But it came past through the EU. What's it called now? FDA or something, you know.
Yeah,
yeah.
Example. So there are laws, for example, they have to write up what it is in, yada yada yada, like in Monster 2 as well.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
hello, Fire. Hello. I see you there.
Yeah, we just talked to her this on Tuesday. That was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Ooh.
we've been busy bees here at Miss Shanry. I know that you've been trying to keep up as much as you can, but yeah, we've been rocking and rolling, and I know that you and I had been talking. Oh, when did we last talk? Like, tried to talk anyway, and we just got too crazy. I think it was like a couple months ago that we were trying to get you together. I think it was when it was still me. I know that it was before Megan came on. I know that.
Yeah. And that's why I joked about, I thought it was going to be a secret that I'm coming. It's like,
No, I mean I could have, but
Yeah,
that would have been
true.
fun. I've done done a few. I've done a couple of those. I did that with Dead on Dave when Dead on Dave came on. That was really fun. That turned out to be really, really cool. And then I did another one like that with Mishi. Yes, we've talked to the other sheep. We've talked to Mishi too.
Yes, I remember. I saw that stream. I was like, oh, Mishi.
Yes, Mishi's awesome. Mishi's the best. But I did that with her too. But I haven't really done it since. Not that I don't enjoy like getting a bit of suspense and stuff like that, but I'd rather just announce. I get too excited.
Well, that too, and the fact that when we have like certain people on, sometimes it just makes sense to say who it is that's coming on, because
True.
I mean, not to sound like we're super numbers based, but it does push numbers at times, like with like people like Bo Blacks and Willie Mac and stuff like that. So
yep,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
basically showing up like, here it is. Come here. Come and watch us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bo Black's. Bo Black's was so much fun.
Have you seen how many views that stream has, KHuck? By the way,
not as of lately. No.
It's got like almost 800 views on it.
Are you serious?
Damn.
Yeah.
Holy cow! No, I haven't seen it. Oh my god! The last time the last time I saw it, I think it was at like.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. It's 854 currently.
Holy cow!
Ooh.
Holy.
That is nice.
That's amazing. Wow, that's incredible. Well, the last time I saw it was at like 3 something, which is still great. That's still amazing, but I did not know that it was at that. Holy cow, that's amazing.
Well, I guess it's time to ask Nicholas Dior to come over
my
then.
God.
Oh boy.
I
Well,
would love to do an interview
I
with
would
Nick,
too.
but I'm not gonna lie, I'd be fucking hella nervous to talk to Nick. But yeah,
I kind of would be too, but I think that after a little bit, I think that we would be okay. If we could survive Bo Blacks and you did great, you did amazing. If we could survive Bo Blacks and Willie Mac, I think we'll be okay. Maybe,
you did fine
we'll see.
too. What are you talking about?
Well, I know, but after you know how I get. But now with Shanry though, I'm very, very comfortable, obviously, because it's Shanry, and her and I have been always very friendly with each other, and she is the reason why I am here, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
So
Blame
yeah.
it me, young guys.
Yeah.
Blame the sheet.
Well, she's part of the reason. I will admit that the other reason was because of me. I will say that. I don't want to, negate what I've done with this. But no, Shandry is... So, okay, while we're talking about that, just briefly, we don't have to go into full detail, because truthfully, I don't even remember, and whatever you remember is fine. But do you remember how all of that started? Because I vaguely do.
Yeah, I do, basically. It was on Twitter Space, basically, where we started talking. And it was... I don't know if it was me who started or something, but I was talking, and we... Yeah. Or started the whole thing. But at least we were talking a little bit there, and we started to hang out, and we were talking nerd stuff and so, too. I don't think it was the TNT episode with April. I think it was something else. But we did talk about it later on with another episode on Twitter Space, I'm glad that is dead in a certain way. I'm sorry, guys, but even those who love it. But I hate the mobile on Twitter. I really hate it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I know, but I miss your Twitter Spaces, though.
Yeah, your Twitter Spaces were fun.
True.
Yeah, those were fun.
No.
There was one. There was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one. I know that one. And then there was, if I remember correctly, with Rob by Jane. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember that. When all of that hit, I
yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
And the thing is, everyone was like, who the fuck is this weird shit? And I mean, everyone was there just to listen to her. And here's the thing. I do like Jane in a certain way because, first of all, she is from Europe too as well in the beginning too as well, in the roots. But here's the thing. We understood each other in a certain way when it comes to, I understand her frustration, what happened to her, and what's going on, so too. Yeah. And I do know what happened recently, that she and her Repsion did break up now.
Yeah.
Which is very sad, but I still
really
follow
sad.
her.
Yeah.
So, but I still, one thing I do like about her, and it started with, I started to follow her because of her art, with the tattoos and so. And that's the thing. I do like art. Everyone knows that I am an artist too as well. Always been. And the one who knows me so well is TNV, who is in the chat too. Is one of my best friends in real life. So he knows all the dirty secrets, guys. Yes, you know. He knows everything.
Now he's the guy that was on your live streams too, right? Is that
Yep.
I thought so.
That's
yes. True. Okay. I thought his name looked familiar because I know that I know when you were streaming and had your Discord open on the occasion that you did, and I could jump in, I did see that he was there for like 99.9% of the time. So I did.
Exactly.
I haven't seen him in forever. So is he your IRL best friend? Is that true?
Yes.
Ah, gotcha.
That's true. And I can tell you guys one thing about him and me. We have been roommates twice. And I'm not joking. We have been roommates twice. So we know each other back in 2009, 10-ish, basically. So he knows that I used to have a boyfriend in Philadelphia in USA as well. So he knows everything all from there. But we have known each other so long, basically. So he even knows my darkest secrets, and even when I used to be depressed and so too, yada, 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 when I was homeless. And I still thankful for him that he did help me when I was homeless too. So DMV, yes, you know, I still love you. Even if you're a fucking crazy Norwegian, I still love you.
Oh, okay. So speaking of which, I got yelled at for this the other night with Seth. Calling her Swedish, which I did not mean to do. I know that she's Danish. It was just a slip of the tongue, okay? I got yelled at for this the other night, and I'm like, God damn it!
God. It was so hilarious when you said she was first Swedish, then Dutch. I was like, oh god, she's gonna make her angry. Oh god, I had to say something.
That was a slip. No, that was a slip of the tongue, and I should not have said that. I apologize. That was my fault. But no, so you grew up and obviously in Sweden, right? And I think
exactly.
So answer me this, and because I may be a dumb American and I'm just morbidly curious, I guess. What is the difference between Swedish and Danish and Norwegians? Is there any difference?
And Finnish people. You forgot Finnish people as well.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so we are in Nordic as well. Oh, and we forgot Iceland too as well, because it is more better to use the all Scandinavia, basically with all people from the north.
That's true.
The difference between, I can tell you one thing. Finnish people, they like to go to sauna and drink a lot. That's one thing we can know about them. They have a high rate of heart disease, and so they even like licorice. That's one thing about them. And they always swears a lot. Danish people, what we see them is they are the cool people and the party people, basically, and even drink a lot of beer and so, but not all of them are so, but they are very like bicycles and so too. Then we have Norwegians. Oh my lord. I mean, look at TMV, for example. That's one thing. That's the crazy part about him. But they are good in bed too, I'm just saying. And yes, TMV, I used to date with the Norwegian, but you never knew that. Anyway, go back to them. They are very, very nice people too, but some people doesn't understand that. They don't like Swedes either. That's the thing about Norwegian people. They think about Sweden are, cowards and so. But I live in a very good state there. They are like, oh, you're my buddy, because the state I'm living in is a certain way have more connection with Norway, basically. So we get along more better. But if you're coming from Stockholm, for example, Norwegian will spit at you. It's like, fucking city child, I don't like you. So that's one thing. And the people from Iceland, they are pretty chill. They like the nature, they're very calm. They like the cold too as well. They are more thicker skin than everyone else. It's like, whew, they like cold more than everyone else. Mostly, if you put a Danish person in Norway or in Iceland, they will basically not survive in 1 hour or something. They will be like, oh, hell no, I'm going back.
Right. Now,
Finland would like, I can take everything, because Finland is always nope.
Yeah, that's one way to. Yeah, that's true. Well, let me ask you this. So I think you said this before, because we've talked to Squatchin. We talked to Squatchin a little bit ago too, and she brought this up, and I find this kind of, well, not really, but her winters are bad, obviously,
yeah.
as you well know. They are super duper bad. How bad do the winters get with you guys? I think you said this to me before.
Yeah, it can be pretty cold. And I can tell you guys, for a few days ago, it did start snow. I'm not kidding. Even TMV, he may be like, because he lives like 30 minutes away from me, he will be like, nah, there's no snow. I live in the fucking Farmville. And the thing is, my father lives way north up. He's the one supposed to get more snow compared to me. But recently there was snow here. We were like, what the fuck is going on? So it can come very early too. Not very, small and so too. But it can get so cold that you can't go out. That's the thing. It depends on how cold it is. When they're blowing, very cold and so too. And yes, it can grow. It depends on each year, basically, how much snow you can get. And shut up, Envy. I know you like snow. And the thing is, he knows so much. I hate snow.
Same. Me too. We get it early here too, where I live, and I hate it.
I'm all right with snow. See, it depends on how we get it here. Truthfully, it does. It's a mixed bag because I'm in and I've explained this to you before, I'm in the Midwest, where we essentially get any and all weather that happens from the East Coast to the West Coast, from up north to down south. We're the catch-all of all the weather sometimes. So, sorry. We're like the catch-all. We're the catch-all when it comes to like certain types of weather and stuff. Like I was telling Squatch in this, we literally one time had snow in one part of the state, or tornado in the other part of the state, and a tropical rainstorm in the other part of the state. No joke. All within like a couple days of each other, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're just it's so weird. It hasn't, now that I can remember, that hasn't happened since, but what was kind of funny about it, and not really, was that it happened in like 2020 when all heck was breaking loose with COVID.
Oh, so, I remember it.
Yeah, so God. Of course everyone was like, oh my god, it's a conspiracy, 2020 is gonna die, and yeah, so, but...
Yeah, and the thing is, guys, I can tell you, everyone is so still up about it. They're talking about it still today, that Sweden are fucking dumbasses. Before, here's the thing, all Americans said we were dumbasses, we never had a lockdown. And it's true, we never had a lockdown. But it started to show proof that, oh, look at this, the increase is more, there was no one sick and so too. Which is true, but they had closed few things. Only that people could go out and, work home and so too as well. There are still the same still, but it's still mixed bag there still. It's like, I mean, if you get over here, it's like, it's just a cold right now. I'm going home.
Yeah, I mean, like, herd immunity is a thing, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, so I wanted to actually bring something up here real quick, change subjects for just a second, then we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But did you happen to see the art that I have for our talking screen here? Did you see this by any chance?
You mean from Purple Paw Print?
Well, Purple Paw Print did the animation, yes. Purple Paw Print did the animation. She did the sparkling and all that. But the actual pictures of Maggot and I, that was done by Top Tomato.
Ooh, that's very nice. At first, I was sitting and thinking, like, I know Seth can draw too as well. I've seen her art.
Yes.
She's amazing.
Yeah, Seth is great, yes.
And here comes me, who draws very weird. And yes, guys.
Weird?
Ma'am,
weird.
No.
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 We're not gonna say weird, okay? You made, like, the first fan art of me ever in the community, and it's still by far my favorite thing.
Yes,
like, I love it so much.
I have it right here. We're gonna pull it up right now.
Well, true. But I was thinking about the other curse stuff. I can always say that some people are still remembering it that cursed off.
I
Yeah.
I was going through your Twitter earlier, actually, and
okay, hold
put a
on.
bunch of it in the stream dogged.
Which curse stuff are we talking?
Oh my god, I can probably think of the most cursed one that comes to mind for me personally is the one that she did of Slug and D-Max in a jar.
Yes, please
That
send that
one's
to me.
pretty-
Please,
It's in the stream docket.
Oh, okay,
Hang
good.
on, it's in the stream. I'll get it. Hang on, I'll get it.
Yay. Okay, so this is the one of you that you did for Megan. This was her first fan picture, as she said that she got, and this is super cute. I love this one. This is super cute. Now, this was for her birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, because I remember when she posted this, I think it was right around the time that her and I started talking, and I remember when this got posted. This is super cute.
I literally love this. I love this piece so much. It's very sentimental to me because it is like my first one, and it was made by Shanry, and I love it. It's my favorite.
We stand Shanry.
Literally ever, yeah.
100%. But no, you've also made here as of lately. You've been making a lot of thumbnails for Nerdy John, ma'am.
Exactly.
Which we'll bring up here too. One of them was my favorite, and I'll show you which one. I think you know which one I'm going to refer to, but we'll show.
My god.
We'll show it in a little bit. Hold on,
That is scarce one too as well.
Let me see if I can find the one that of the jar. Yes, the jar, the infamous jar.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
I'm
a good
sorry,
one.
guys. Before, if anyone sees the comment about this, I'm sorry for it. If you get nightmares for it, so please call the closest therapist and say it's a Swede who done it. Okay?
I think it's not loading for me for some reason.
Ah! Here it is. Is this it? Can you guys see it?
No, that's one of them, but the one that's not the.
Oh,
one
that's the
I'm
latest
thinking
one.
of.
That's the latest one. Okay, we gotta remember that one. Okay, that's the latest one. Okay, hold on. No one has seen that. We are just so excited. Okay, that was Megan in the jar. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay, we'll show that. We'll show that one in a minute.
I think it's.
Hold on, I'll find it. Because I found this
It's
one.
not loading for me for some reason.
Yep, okay, good. I had that one in the docket too, that video that she made today. That was funny.
Oh, that's one too. I will. If you like to play it, it's okay to play it because it's hilarious. And
Here we go. I found it.
We need to talk
Okay,
about
thank
it
you.
too because to me, we need to talk. Yeah.
No, oh yeah, we definitely are gonna go over that video that you did today. Absolutely, yeah. We have a whole thing in our stream docket right now of all this stuff
Oh
just
my.
for you. So
Yeah. If you saw me liking tweets from like months ago today, that's why.
yeah,
It's a full smorgasbord.
Yes, yes. Well, we were wanting to make sure that we were prepared for today as much as we could be. So
It was a little
yes!
risque, but I think it's okay for stream.
I don't care. This is getting shown. I do not care.
I remember this because I was so against this being made.
I remember that. Yes. Okay. So this is.
I did not want this to be made.
So this is the infamous picture. Oh my god. We have so many words.
Oh, God. I still have trauma.
It's one of the best pictures
I warned you.
ever. Oh, too funny. Well, I gotta show you something else here after we talk about the jar and all that here in a minute. I wanted to show you something too that Pigeon Salad actually made. That he made a little while ago, but I'll show that to you here in a little bit. But okay,
DMV, you should know this. I do wish that you have seen a lot of drawing. I'm gonna tell you this quick. TMV and me, this is back in a few years ago. He knows I can draw so weird stuff, and there is one reason back in Kingdom Hearts era and so too. Do you guys remember the first game with Winnie the Pooh, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you notice in the both games, the first and one, you notice Piglet is getting shrinker. You know, he's getting lower or so. So I noticed with Piglet, he got the height close to Winnie the Pooh below. So I made a drawing back in the days that Winnie Pooh is telling him, just give me a head right now. He knows that, and he has seen it too. It was hilarious, and we sat together the whole night and drew that. Me and TND.
Oh god.
So he knows I can draw weird shit.
Oh,
But
Shandra,
he
this
should
is
not
why we
complain.
love you. This is exactly why we love you. This is that's it. This is oh my god. Oh.
Okay, I think you should show something else because I think people are getting traumatized to see just this picture.
True.
I'm reliving my PTSD looking at this picture. Okay.
All right, fair. All right. Fair.
I was literally so against the creation of this picture.
I remember that. So let me ask you this real quick while I'm pulling up something else here. Explain the lore of the jar. Was it just something that you just made up, or was there a reason for the jar?
Nah, basically it was, I think it was when I made the video of me with D-Max, basically. And I mean, we talked about it, and I think even maggots sometimes were like, I'm going to put you in a jar too, and it's like, and I know he's a brony too, and we know the whole lore about there in the My Little Pony franchise, or the whole community there is one famous weird picture of pony in a jar.
Yeah,
we don't need to go further into that, but then when I thought about, I can show you guys, I still have the video with D-Max, basically.
I put it in the docket.
Oh, you should play it because it is hilarious, and where we started to go there because it was a presentation of.
Yes, that video. I remember that. That seems like it was so long ago when it was.
It's the now recording. Yeah, it's the now recording one, but really the only important part is the D-Max part.
True.
Yeah, as always.
True.
It's hilarious and good, and I was like, because he said in his lore he's a ghost and everything. I'd be like, yeah, let's see about that.
Right.
A ghost that can't get out of a jar.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did kind of know about the jar, Abby, but I couldn't remember exactly what, because I've heard it, I couldn't remember it exactly, so that's why I just wanted a refresher on it, just to make sure that that's what I was thinking correctly of. Hold on.
Oh yes, guys. Speaking of the jar, so just so you guys know, since this is October, we all know it's gonna be spooky and everything. So I am D-Max right now, dressing as him, and I am in the jar right now. Yes, you guys
you
know.
are?
There is art of it too. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she's got a hole in her chest and everything. Yeah.
Nice. This is maggot in the jar.
I asked her to do this, by the way.
So this is maggot in the jar. She needs her turn too. So, yeah, there's that. Let me pull up the.
There's one of Abby in the jar too, but I didn't put that in the stream docket. But Abby has been in the jar as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got this one. This one. You guys are looking at it now. Hold on, let me pull it up. There's this one. Of like something. That one's good. That was good. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that was great. Oh, and the boobs.
What was it?
Maggot's boobs.
What was it? Leia's nickname was something. There was like a nickname for her. I can't remember what it was. Like the sledgehammer of commentary or some shit like that.
I think.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
I don't remember. Yeah. Maybe that sounds about right. But yeah, there's that, and they're gonna smash Leia. That's hilarious. Let me see here. What else? Let me pull up. Okay, got the Meg in the Jar one. Sorry, I'm just going through these. Oh, we can show this one. Okay. Xylee. That one was so cute. I love how whenever she gets drawn, it doesn't matter who does it. You, Top Tomato, anybody that draws her. That face.
Yeah, it's grumpy.
Every time.
The thing about her, she really don't like to be drawn, and I respect her too, but I felt that picture, I was like, you need to be drawn. I'm sorry. You can't run away from it. You know,
True.
all artists in the commentary are going to draw you, no matter what.
True.
Doesn't matter.
Yes. Well, Top Tomato did. Did you see the art that Top Tomato did for her in the broadcast? Did you see that by any chance?
I don't think so.
Okay,
To be honest.
I'll pull it up here in a little bit. And I'll find it. Or Megan, if you want to find it, you can. That'd be
Yeah.
But yeah, Top Tomato has made 2 pieces for them so far. But then there's also the one picture that she made just for Xylee, where it's a grumpy Xylee. I mean, you've seen it. If it's her talking screen from when she streams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That one,
it's
yeah.
but we can still pull it up too, just as a refresher. But yeah, she's done. I just love how anytime that anyone draws Xylee, it's always grumpy. I love it. Oh, it's too
It's more
funny.
grumpy.
Well, she's accepted it by now. She doesn't like it, but
Yeah.
she's accepted it. But there was
Yeah, you have to go sneaking in, like, enjoy it.
exactly,
Here.
yeah. You just have to drop it on her and be like, "Here, I'm done." But yeah,
Mhm.
But no, there was, Luna Lizzie.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Luna Lizzie, yeah.
she, a couple weeks ago, she sent her a picture that she made, and I think it's on her banner actually. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It's on Xylee's banner. She sent her a picture, and Xylee about lost her shit of this.
Oh my god. Let me see.
This. Xylee about lost her shit with it.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, Luna Lizzie sent her that, and she was not happy. But yeah, it was so funny though. It was hilarious.
I mean, that is true. I mean, there is the resemblance of these two. That is Xylee, but as a cat, basically.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Grumpy Cat. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I
Very good
know.
to do.
R.I.P. Yeah, that was so sad when that happened. I was bummed.
Same here.
Yeah. Oh gosh, we have so much to show you, dude. Like seriously. Like,
You can pull up the now recording video.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good idea. Okay, so we'll watch that one. Now, what part do we want to watch the whole thing or just the part with D-Max?
We can watch the D-Max one.
Okay.
It's not a very long video. It's only a few minutes.
If you guys want, I can send it over the raw material, so you don't need to show the whole thing. I still
Ooh.
have it saved.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
I sent it over to you, Maggot.
Oh, okay.
Here, give me a second. I will send it over here.
That would be great. Yeah. Oh,
There we
that's
go.
right. Grumpy Cat's name was Tartar Sauce. That's right. I forgot about that. That's right.
There you go.
Thank you,
I
Fairy,
got
for
it.
reminding me that.
Save. Okay, the only issue is when I send videos to KHuck on here, it kind of is like weird.
Is it a Windows player?
Let me send it to you. Would it be easier if I sent it to you on Twitter, KHuck?
Possibly yes. Yes, actually, yeah. If it's a Windows Media, yes. We had some issues with a video that Seth was trying to send us, and it was Windows Media Player on a stream, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work for whatever stupid reason, but it's safer just to put it on Twitter because I don't want to.
There's always like an echo when we watch it on Discord, so.
True.
Okay.
That's fine. We can do it on Twitter. That's fine. Kind of scuffing this a little bit, but that's okay. That's what we do. It's okay.
It's sending. It's sending.
All good. All good. Let me...
There we go.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Thank you. Let me exit out of that. Go to my messages. As I give you all a play-by-play as to what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay.
Here's the thing about him. He's saying he's
Okay, perfect. Okay. Alright, let me share with the rest of the class and with you guys. There we go.
Boom.
Alright. It's a black screen, I know it is, but that's okay. Just let it play. Okay, here we go.
Then we have D-Mac.
There we go.
Well, here's the thing about him. He's saying he's a fucking ghost. A ghost. Yeah, right. Let me put you in the jar instead. It's more better you stay there. Be a good boy, okay? Good.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
DMAC. That's right. Shanri is the originator of DMAC.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. That's true.
And I will never let him live it down. I call him DMAC all the time.
That is
My
very,
favorite
very
thing
true.
ever.
Yep. Yep. That is true.
The thing is, when I did this, I was like, oh yeah, right, he's Max. Because here's the thing, here in Sweden we have a burger joint called Max, so I really couldn't have him. Then I was like, wait a minute, Mac, Big Mac. I was like, I have to say him the Mac just for the giggles.
I do remember hearing that. Yes, I do remember.
I'm glad you did. I call him that all the time.
That's true. Yes, that's his new nickname.
yeah,
Or one of them anyway.
I could recommend you guys, if you come to Sweden, I would highly recommend to go to Max, basically. It's much better than Burger King and even McDonald's. I'm just saying it. There you go.
Ooh. Ooh.
Much more better.
So there was one more that we played this the other night. The artist that we talked to, we talked to Horror and Hellfire on Monday. We talked to Otto on Tuesday. My bad. The artist that we talked to on Tuesday, the one that you said that you can see why he's an otter, is Ottendo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And we introduced him to a Mitch video.
Oh my god.
We introduced him to 2 Mitch videos, actually. The first one, and I don't know if you've seen it or not, was the Ricky Berwick one that he made.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay.
And the pizza one. Yeah,
Yes.
the pizza one.
We introduced him. We introduced him to the pizza one, and he was kind of just like blown away by it and all that. But have you thought about now the video that you made today? Which I'm gonna pull up here in a minute. Now, have you thought about making more videos here lately? Have you thought about making more content, going back into making content?
Yeah.
Again?
I have think about it a little bit because, finding the right time and so too with his work and so too. But here's the thing. TNV knows me. I love to play games and so too. And yes, I did listen with the Otto too. And I'm kind of like him when it comes to dinosaurs so too. And why I'm basically a sheep and so too. But here's the thing with Ark, for example. Yes, I'm in the Ark community too. And this year it has been 8 years since the game came out. Me and TMV and another person were playing it. And believe it or not, I had the worst computer. I was playing Ark in 10 FPS. 10 fucking FPS. Oh my god. And TMV and his other friend, they were laughing their asses off. They were like, how's it going over there, Ark person? Are you having fun? So, but they stopped and I continued with Ark because I do like dinosaur too. The community right now is up and down right now, but I'm waiting for the new edition of it, or would I say the new remaster of it, new Ascendant, and see if that's gonna work. Because I've been talking with Hod and the other creators in our community too as well. What's going on and following with Snail Games, yada yada yada, all kind of stuff like that. And I want to have an episode with that back in November recording to talk about it, but it never came up, which is very sad about it because now it's getting more funnier because Snail Games, the guy behind it, the CEO, is trying to be the new Elon Musk, but worse.
Gotcha. Well, I know that you have, obviously with work and stuff like that, you've been out and about, or you've been, now the last one that you made was, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, besides the one that you made today, which we'll pull up, which was hilarious, by the way, it was very sweet and short to the point, like, legitly, and we don't necessarily have to get too much into it, because truthfully, it is what it is. It's done and over with. You don't have to get into it. But I will just say that we did talk to Empress. We talked to Empress. There are plans to hopefully talk to Purple. Hopefully, maybe. But the last video that I remember you making was about the women recording thing.
Yes.
And how that was, and that was, when was that? That was in April,
Months
May.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
that
was
was
months
months
ago,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But, and again, like I said, we don't have to get into it because I know that
It's okay. Here's the thing. It's more easier to talk about it because recently I have basically looked back into it and like now I can see why it was a cringe. And I'm sorry to say it was. But I even see so much flaws in it because there is a new topic about it. Because when it comes to, I have been listening with everything with Pygmy, all kind of stuff like that. And I start to see as well back when we were doing it too. But I would like to say it is okay to ask about it because I'm very open about it too.
Mhm.
There are a few things that I can't talk about because
Right,
I feel
right.
like, yeah, it could be unfair too as well because there are some few things that I think it is like you should put it there basically. But I can tell you one thing. What most people don't know is that from the start we did talk about it that I became a member or a co-host basically because there was another person who was supposed to be, the co-host, but they basically disappeared. And think about they were sitting and waiting and hoping where should we find the other one. So I basically said, well, I can do it. I'm bored basically. Well, I mean, if you guys need it, sure. Why not, for example? So I became one of the members, and I had a lot of fun. Believe it or not, I got to know Purple a little more. Still there was few things other we were talking. I showed everything. We had fun a lot, so too. But I start to see the same pattern right now. It's like the most common talk right now about it. That yes, we are women. We are always in a chat and talking and show everything, and it gets to a point there are groups basically, and I
Yeah.
start to feel it later on as well. And I'm not shy about it to tell you, this is where it gets everyone know about the whole story about there were talk about, there might have been some people in the whole thing with women recording. Even I didn't know who it was, but I think about there was a feeling of it because sometimes there was some other talks and I was like, but I'm a co-host too. What's going on? Because sometimes it feels like they were talking with some other people, but never with the other team. I think even Purple can confirm that too.
Yeah.
That sometimes we didn't know what's going on either. So it was very unorganization because I mean, I'm very when it comes to routines and so lately, I want to at least follow, this whole thing, everything. But it was so messy. And I mean, in the first beginning, it was very good, but later on, it got it got weird, basically.
yeah.
And with all things what happened as well with Aussie, that's the thing did even shock me with happened with her and Liana, for example. I
Yeah.
had no idea about it, but that was shocking. That was like, and the thing is, I'm gonna say it. I don't know Aussie 100%, but I hope she comes back basically because she's a content creator too. But some people have been jumping on her because she always had a different view, And yes, I don't know her 100% either. I can't defend her. She's an adult, another thing. That's the thing. But I think even there, I listen to people for it too as well. I know people. It's gonna be like, oh my, because recent talk he had basically with Clear Smud, that defending people. I did defend Aussie in a little bit, but here's the thing. I maybe shouldn't have to do that but I told that because I was sick, basically.
Yeah, I remember
DMV has, and I think people saw that basically that I was sick, that I got, my health basically were bad. TMV was he even talked with me because he knows when I get sick, it is not good. Because I lose the voice, for example. I basically become very shelled or, I don't have life in my eyes. I think some people saw that too as well in that video when I addressed it.
Yeah.
I remember you were sick for quite a while, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, oh, go ahead.
No, it's fine. So I want to talk about it too as well when it comes to that that is the reason I don't need to say I'm taking a break. Yeah, I maybe have taking some few breaks, but that's the thing. If people wondering right now, why haven't you been, on it? Well, I have a work right now, and routines are good, and so too, and I'm getting healthier.
No,
But
that's
coming
good.
back to YouTube, it would be very fun to do because I miss it. I do.
I bet
Yeah.
you do.
Come
Yeah.
and talk, and so too.
Yeah.
Me
No.
too. I miss your streams.
I do too. Your streams are
Aw.
really fun. The last one that I remember being on or being able to watch, and I think I even jumped in a call in the Discord with you, was when you were oh, excuse me. You were
It's
playing
okay.
you were playing Ark, and
Yep.
you named one of the dinosaurs Peepaw.
Yep. It was a big matchup.
It was hilarious. I was dying. But
Oh my god, I had a whole clip of her catching my character in Ark, and
Yeah.
Oh, that's
unfortunately, it's on my suspended account. But yeah, it was great.
well,
Aw.
Chandri, if you have that by any chance, I'd be more than happy to play it.
No, she probably doesn't. It was something that I had to like go through. She
Oh.
was streaming. Yeah, she was
Dang it.
streaming, and
I
I
think
was
I
like,
have a live on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be on live. Let me see. I'll go to
Well,
my
if you
channel right
if
now.
you have it, that'd be great. Or I can look for it. But no, I just wanted to say real quick that in reference to the drama that happened with when we're recording and stuff like that. Like, I'm just glad that all of you were able to find some type of happiness or peace, whatever it may be. Like, again, we're friendly with Empress, we're friendly with Purple. Aussie,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I really haven't had a chance to really talk to as of lately, but I do remember, and I will give her credit where credit is due, that she was one of the first few people within the community that actually talked to me and let me on her Twitter spaces and things like that, and she really did. She was very, very friendly with me, and I greatly appreciate that, and I will never forget that. But I hope that she's okay, and I know that everything that happened with her and Liana was like a cluster and it was crazy. But I just hope that she's okay and that all of you seem to really be thriving and doing your own thing, and that's great. And
Yeah.
if you guys ever do decide to make content again, or if you do, whether it's, I don't know if it'll ever be together, but if you guys ever decide to you continue to make content or go back into making content, or Empress is doing her own thing too. She's been she got a really great job at a stadium as a she called it a glorified usher, but I don't think that that's a glorified usher.
No.
She's been doing really great things with that. She's been working her butt off with that. All of you seem to be doing really well, and I just hope nothing but the best for you all. And I love the four of you, especially since you four were the first to make me into a short.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, that happened.
But there is one thing I do want to say, and even if it sounds very negative, I still will say I still not agree with one thing when it comes to women recording, and most of people knows about that episode.
yeah, the
I was sick,
Valentine's
which
Day.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I still like Mitch and even Kristen Ark. I still
Yeah.
think it was very shitty of them. After waiting that, I was like, I think about it, waking up all snorty and stuff and like that, and hearing this, like, what the fuck just
Yeah.
happened? What
It was
just
pretty.
happened?
It was pretty ridiculous. I remember the whole thing, and it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Mitch know it because I tried to talk and everything. And here where it gets very odd, because not some people know about it, but even I felt very weird when I talked with Mitch in the stream. Then Rump came in, and I have nothing
Yeah.
against her. She was supposed
I know
to
which one
be
you're talking
joining.
about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was supposed to join as well when we're recording too. Even I didn't have knowledge, but it started to leaning she was coming in, all stuff like that. And that caught me very off guard. I was trying to talk, and it felt like, what's going on here? I thought I was going to say something. Can't I defend myself or something? It felt very weird when she talked about it. And after that, I had to talk with Mitch and even D-Mac about it. And I still glad of that day. Me and D-Mac got more closer because he understood that I was frustrated, I was sick, didn't
Yeah.
feel well, and so too. And he understood that I broke down. He said that I can tell you're breaking down. I was like, yeah, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Like the whole pod and everything. And I did like it because it was like coming into something fun to do it. Even if people didn't like us, whatever, we had fun. That's the thing. And I still like thinking back to it. It's like, man, I do miss it. And I have even said it to them that if we are going to have one stream together, I would like to host it. But I wanted to reach that to Aussie, but then it happened with her and Liana. We haven't had the contact with her at all. And the other girls know about it. I talked with Empress and even to Purple about it too. I would like to at least have one stream together with them, and I would like to host it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah. I think that, the three of you, if I can, speak about it just briefly, but again, I know how some people look at what happened with you guys and they want to know the tea, they want to know the dish and this, that, and the third. And and I get that. A lot of people were invested at the time and probably still are a little bit to a certain degree as to what exactly happened, but what I like though too is that most people within this community anyway have been respecting the fact that you guys will talk about it when you guys want to talk about it. You know what I mean? And,
Exactly.
And they won't push on it because again, we've respected that to us, and that's what I'll give, most people within the community is that no one has pushed you guys as to like tell us everything, like no, that's not unless you guys want to. And again, that's totally your choice whether you want to speak about it or not, but it's the way that I look at it is this. You guys tried to make out, you guys had a great run. You guys did great interviews with you. Your first guest, I believe, was Kristen Ark, right? It was Kristen Ark was your first episode, wasn't it? Or wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the first one.
Yeah.
Chris Stark, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Siley was surreal, the third or second something. And then we have People and Banana Grabber. We were talking like that. And the thing is, I like the interviews because we had fun and so too as well. And the thing is, Aussie's dream were to interview Nicholas Diorio as well, like everyone else is. And I don't understand. It's like, the only thing I sat and think about it was like, who wants to talk with a guy who looks, like the marshmallow guy or something? I don't know, but he looks very weird. But at least I do respect him in a certain way that I understand most people look up on him. I'm just looking at him like, okay, is he a marshmallow? He looks cute, but meh, he's not my type. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, but I'm just glad that, again, like I said, I'm just glad that you and Purple and Empress, and I hope Aussie too. I hope that the four of you have thrived and are doing, what you feel that you three need to do or four need to do. And hopefully Aussie is, like I said, hopefully Aussie is okay. And I hope that she did come back there for a brief period of time.
When?
At least on Twitter anyway. She didn't,
Okay.
that I know of, the last time that she streamed was when... Oh, God.
When she was friends with Hugin.
Was it when she was friends with Hugin?
Oh.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure exactly. I didn't want to say for sure.
And we can't forget
yeah.
D-Max as well, because he was a pretty big part of women recording, even though he's not a woman.
Mhm, he
Yeah,
was,
oh yeah,
basically.
he was the producer,
And
wasn't
even, yeah, and even Nerdy John too as well. Just so you guys know, that's why I'm very close to Nerdy as well.
he? Yeah.
Because both T-Mac and they made wonderful work, believe it or not.
Yeah.
They have done.
Yeah.
That's where the thing is about. I help Nerdy John too as well. I understand some people can't pay and so, but me and Nerdy, to us, it's like we help each other out because
Oh,
he
yeah,
helped a lot
100%,
when
yeah.
recording. So that's why I do fund this for him too as well, to be nice, because I mean, everyone knows about it. Not everyone can have afford with that too as well. So I always help out when I can.
Right,
Even some
right.
other have been asking that too. I help them, or some people are willing to pay. I'll be like, okay, sure, here's my details. That's all you need to know. Even
Right.
Jessica Pissel made an art. And here's the thing: I hope Ozzy is not very angry of it or Hellfire, but I did made a thumbnail for her with her and Hellfire on. It's like, I hope they're not going to kill me right now, but I mean, she paid me.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
yeah.
Hellfire is chill too. Even she knows the whole thing too. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I don't hate her either. I mean, I'm the type of the girl. It's like, I don't hate. Hate is a very strong word.
Right. No,
Mhm.
I agree. It's,
And
yeah. hmm
yeah,
No, I
so
100% agree. I think that, again, it happened. It's been God knows how long now since everything went down. You know what I mean?
Months,
And
yeah.
it's we've all kind of, obviously, like I said, the four of you have progressed and have done your own thing here and there. And so, again, it does come up in conversation every so often. Like we briefly talked with Empress about it when she was on a couple months ago. It didn't really come up in in a heavy conversation about it. We just kind of like
mm,
made general statements about it. But, and with Horror and Hellfire, when we had her on Monday, I don't even think it came up.
No.
No,
It
not
didn't.
no.
once. No. So again, it just depends on how, and like I said, how you guys want to approach it or talk about it. Again, we're, like I said to you in the beginning, I'm not gonna push you on it because that's just not what I do, and I'm not
No,
gonna,
no, no. It's fine.
that's, again, because again, if you want to talk about it, you're more than welcome to. But if you didn't want to, you
Well,
didn't have to. You
And
know,
it
that's how I look
happened
at
so
it.
long ago. It happened so long ago too, and I think at some point that people just kind of have to move on from it,
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Exactly.
So,
Mm.
but while you're
Um.
thinking of thumbnails for Nerdy John, I wanted to show you something that was also sent to me. Hold on, give
Oh.
me a second.
Oh.
This
By the way,
was.
guys, I can't pay you for therapist, but yeah, if you see something weird, I'm sorry. You have to remember it.
um, no, this is the reason, or this is what. Well, this is a blend of like different art that you've done. This is one of them.
Now recording, yeah.
Yeah, the now recording one. This one is really good. It's set in the window.
I honestly love her art style because it is kind of like it's like harsh looking, right? But I do like it a lot.
It's a mixed bag, basically. What
Yeah.
is so most people say? Because
Okay.
here's the thing. If you like to see it more, I have more art in my portfolio as well. In that you can see my homepage or so. And believe it, guys, don't think about, oh no, we are doxing her. Here's the thing. Everyone knows about my name. It is out there. So, and it's very different here in Sweden compared to that shit too as well.
Oh, well,
I
there you
don't
go.
care, but there is a lot of art and even photographs too I took as well.
No, this one is one of our. Okay, I have
I'm
a
just
question
noticing
though.
Sen behind the glass there. I didn't even notice Sen before.
I have a question.
Hmm?
Why is Mitch green?
Well, everyone asked that too as well with Nerd John. Why do I draw him this? This is an inspiration of another artist. Oh, I forgot his name, but he basically have made a lot of nice artwork for Adventure Time, and he even made a fan art of One Piece, for example. I will look it up, their name and everything, but I love that art style, and I follow it a little bit because he drew his characters as well with other colors too, with different. Because look, for D-Max, it fits for him, and
Yeah,
for
he's, like,
Matt,
blue.
he's yellow, for example, and so too. And it was hilarious to do it. That's why, if you see in the other pictures as well with Baverick, for example, even with Amber Lily and all people there, they have different colors too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I think it's
Okay.
unique. I like it.
No, I do too, and that's no. I was just curious. I was just morbidly curious as to why Mitch was green in this one, in particular. But I get it. No, that's.
I'm trying to remember what this was.
So we got
thumbnail
this
was
one.
for.
Ma'am.
There we go. There's a thumbnail of me bathing.
I don't know if you watched Cleary's Mud last night, but Banana made a random ass appearance last night on Cleary's Mud.
Oh God, him and his burrito and his corn dog.
He literally ate. He had his camera on, or he turned his camera on, He hasn't really. As I'm sure that you probably know, he's been busy with his IRL job and stuff like that. So he hasn't really been able to be on as much as what we would all like him to be on, and Peepaw too. But he's still obviously a member. That nothing has changed with that. It's just that he's having to do work stuff. But this picture, I remember seeing this picture, and I'm thinking. Why a mud bath? And why is people
come
wearing
on.
I mean,
overalls?
clear as mud kind of makes sense.
But
Yeah,
true.
it is.
But why? I was
in-
confused at first, but I love it. I love that you're in the bath with him with fucking cucumbers.
Yeah,
I
the
love
thing
it.
is, here in Sweden, one thing you can learn about us Swedish people are we like all cultures in a certain way because we are not afraid to test something new. And I mean, for fuck's sake, we have surströmming, for example.
Yes,
everyone
I
is
know what that
afraid of
is.
it,
I
too.
know what that is. Yes. That thanks to
Uh,
Mr. PewDiePie. Yeah, he introduced me to that. Yes, I remember.
So basically, mud bath too, and I've tried in real life too. Believe it or not, it's very good. It's very fun to. It was weird first in the beginning, but I was like, it feels nice. I need to try this often. So that's why I thought about a mud bath. Mud
I love
bath.
it.
I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
What is Austin
I like that
doing?
Peepaw is in his overalls.
Yeah, I like that Peepaw's in his overalls, but what is Aussie doing? Is she like just disgusted about?
I think they all
Yeah,
just look
she's disgusting.
disgusted, except for Shandy, which makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, there's Purple with her tongue out. Oh my god, I love it. And there's Empress, and you are just chilling in the mud.
Yeah, Shanry's the only one that's chill with this whole situation. Everybody else is just like, what the fuck is happening?
my
And it makes
God,
a
I
lot of
love it.
sense when you think about it.
It's so good.
That's the
I
thing.
love it.
If we can take it a little history too as well. Wait, when I'm recording, most people notice I am always one who's coming forward. I'm not afraid of anything. I'll be like, oh, look at that. There's an alligator. I'm going to go pet it. That's me, basically.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, that one's really great. And then there's this one. Now, okay, this is the sin bin one, right? Okay, yeah,
Yep.
okay. Badwick, that's too funny. Yeah. So remind me, what episode was this one?
This is a thumbnail, not a thumbnail, I mean, for a Twitter banner, basically. He asked me to do it. So this is not for an episode or anything. He wanted to have it on his
That's
Twitter,
right.
basically, to show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Badwick. Oh, we've had Badwick on too. Badwick. Oh my goodness. Have you seen the shenanigans that Badwick has gotten into?
Oh, Third Island.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and all of that's been going on here lately. Oh yeah, that's been that's been interesting. Hooey.
I do miss his streams too as well. I should maybe ask him if he wants me over to come over, but not on
Yes.
Third Island. I don't
Oh,
Well,
think
it's
yeah.
it's good.
open. It's open BC usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, with Turd Island, I think that he'll make an exception for you. I think that he'll be like, you know what, everyone shut the hell up, and he'll like want to talk to you. I think because I told him tonight that you were coming on here tonight, and he was bummed that he couldn't, that he wasn't able to join, but he did want to send his wishes to you and that he misses you.
Aww.
But
I miss Badwick too.
yeah,
Aw.
Badwick is awesome. We love Badwick, but this one right here.
Or in Hellfire.
That's Whore and Hellfire, and that's her husband. Is that right? Or is that?
No, it's her male.
Oh,
her
that's
male
right.
OC.
Yes.
Well, you know, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
There's even a side comic of it too, because I gave her, she paid me a lot basically, and I felt like I want to do a side too as well. I think I have it somewhere here.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really
So
cool.
basically, even some of the girls in when we're recording, even Beavers were in it too. Is like,
Oh,
so basically, the character, he got beaten up by my character Arias. It's like, whoops, because she doesn't like, to be wooed and so too. She doesn't like to be flirted, and yeah,
Makes sense.
don't go near her.
beavers. God love beavers. But yeah, no, this one is actually really, really cool. I like that. I love this one. I think I saw this one like way a long time ago, but I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, this one's really neat. There's a few others that I have pulled up here. Give me a second. You two can see it, but not the rest of the class. Not yet, anyway. Because I want to get it pulled up. There's another one here. Okay, so I have questions.
Yes.
What is this one?
Oh yeah, this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Nerd John together with Tyrone. They were having a talk with what's going on with this guy, David, I think his name is, and recent with comics or so too. And Vito and the other guy behind it, they're looking at them,
Aiden?
watching when. Yeah, I think it's Madison or something. I don't remember. I don't know, but I do know about Vito, with the cutest shit like that.
Yeah, Vito.
I
Yeah.
basically stay away from him. It's like, no, sorry.
I was
Yeah.
wondering
My-
if that was Vito or not.
I tried reacting to the Vito and Aiden debate that Now Recording did a couple days ago about the whole SS Sniper Wolf thing. I couldn't do it.
Girl.
It's not anything against Matt and Beavers, because I think it was the two of them. They did fine. They just let them talk. It was nothing against them. It was just the argument that Vito did with no. I couldn't do it. It made my brain hurt.
Vito is pretty based. Okay, I know that Vito gets a lot of shit, and he's disliked for a lot of reasons, which are probably valid. But I do think he's pretty funny.
No, I'm not saying that he's not funny. I've heard it. I heard the episode that he did with them about jerking off the cat. That was
He's weird as fuck.
hilarious.
He's weird. No, he's weird as fuck for sure. But
yeah.
Yeah.
he's definitely weird as fuck. But and I'm not like a normal viewer of his content or anything. But when I have seen of him, he is pretty funny.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fair. I have only seen the episode of him, besides the one last night that we reacted to the Not Recording thing. Besides that one, I've only seen or only heard of him through that episode where he talked about the cat thing. That's it. So I don't know very much, but I'll take your word for it.
I'm more happy that TNV went to bed right now, because he said it earlier, he take it easy, so I was like, okay, I see he's going to bed. If he heard about this, he would be, oh god, I don't need to say it, but he would be fucking mad. So yeah, if he heard about someone doing that to a cat, or dog, doesn't matter,
Yeah,
he will
true.
go and look for you.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of Vito's whole shtick, right? Like he's just like he's intentionally very weird and like comes on the internet to say weird fucking shock value shit,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah,
That's the impression I get, at least.
yeah.
But I would say about Vito, I think he's trying so hard. I'm sorry to say it, those who love Vito and so, but I think he's trying so hard because he's trying so hard right now recently with Sniper Wolf and so too. But I have seen his action before too as well, but I don't dislike him. But I think he's trying too hard. I mean,
Yeah.
look at him. He got into newspaper, yada, yada, yada. He's shock value, yes, but do I think it is very good to see that? No. But as well, he's a content creator too, or a comic person. So, now he's trying to promote his comic. That's good, but maybe don't promote it in a weird way, would I say.
I think
As an artist
he's a bit of a contrarian, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know the comic gates, so too, the whole thing like that, and it's fucked up. And I mean, if he wants to be a content creator, don't do what the other are doing. I'm sorry to say it, it's not going to work like that. If you're gonna continue doing your work, do it with your flow, and be
Right,
at least
right.
tough as well too. That's all I'm gonna say. But don't
Yeah.
bring weird shit into it. I'm
Yeah.
saying, or drama or something like that. That would not sell your comic either.
Right.
That's
right.
my opinion, and I hope he understand that. Even if he never listened to this, whatever, I hope he doesn't think. I would be more happy if he say your art is shit. I'd be like, thank you. That's very nice of you to say that.
Right. Right.
I'm that kind of artist because
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you've always.
I know
been-
my
yeah.
art is shit.
Oh, ma'am, no, 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 no. It is not, and I will prove it to you here in a minute. So there's this, and then there's this. This was also in the docket too. Do you remember this by any chance?
Oh yes, I remember it.
Yes!
Yes.
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 This is a must that we have to talk about. So
You have to remake this, Shanry. You have.
yes.
Yeah.
I would, for the record, I would hold my place in October. But you have to remake this, and I think maybe a couple people should be like removed, maybe, and some new people added.
Yeah, maybe a new ad or something. But I can tell you one thing. I did see the other day. I think it was yesterday or something. Some people know this guy Marsh. You know, he's a follower.
yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
so too.
Yeah.
Apparently, he got blocked by Ashers
Yep.
because of
Yeah.
the tier list. I was like,
Yep.
oh no, please
Ashers
not
of all
again.
people. I know. Yeah, I saw that today
Yeah.
too. I was like, that is ridiculous. And apparently,
Mm.
I just found out, breaking news, that she either yelled at Squatchin or blocked Squatchin or both.
What?
Look, I have like a weird. I have a weird thing with Ashers, right? Like I think that Ashers is she's like she's crazy, right? Like she's crazy. She's on the internet and she's crazy. But she's never been like mean to me. I've never had any issues with her. So like,
I
No,
don't.
it's same here.
I don't.
I never
know
talked with her or something like.
I don't know her.
No, I don't know her.
The only thing that I know of her is that she was on the Keemstar show talking about the Salvo stuff, and that
oh, she's a weird.
it.
She's like weirdly obsessed with. It's like her. I will say that much. Like her obsession with Keemstar is very fucking off-putting
that's
and weird.
all I really know, and the blood sport, if you will, that she got into with Leia a couple months ago. That's legitimately the only thing that I know. And then
I think it was a year ago. A year
Yeah, it
ago.
was a while.
Was it a year ago?
Yeah,
With-
a year ago.
wow. Oh wow.
This is before women recording starting and so too. Even I
Yeah, 'cause
remember it too.
Keemstar
No.
show. It's been a while
Oh no,
since the
yeah, the
Keemstar show
Keemstar
did
show,
anything.
no, the Keemstar show, yeah, I know it's been a little over a year, but the debate, if you will, that she got into with
Oh,
Leia,
you mean on Now Recording?
Yes.
You mean on Now Recording?
yeah, on
Yeah,
our
okay.
recording, yeah, that happened like a couple months ago, if I remember correctly, and I was like, what? Who is what? Like I was. So
Oh yeah, that was
confused.
because of her. They were like fighting over Echo of Tragedy or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It
Oh.
was really weird. Yeah, that was super strange. But yeah, so yeah, this needs to be redone when you get a chance, ma'am. I think that would be really
Yes.
cool.
And KHuck should be added to it. I know that this was kind of actually controversial when Shanry made it the first time. Funny
Oh, yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Why?
You can see yourself. Look at the views. How much it is still. That is 8,000. Like, yeah, people hated it. This is before the tier list because I put it up. But here's the thing. I went to all the girls because first, Silent was the first one who said, I do not want to be on the list because we all know that. And she recommended me, please do ask the others. So I did go to everyone and ask them, do you want to be in this? Because, you know, I'm doing this for fun, you know, for a meme basically.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, sure. Because I made the male one, but I never asked them. But the girls is very different because now people are talking about how the girls in the commentary are. Yeah. Now you see the difference. I had to ask all the girls, you know, with coming in like, okay, I'm ready to get scratched and everything. I got the suit on. Time to ask them because I know some girls can be vicious.
I was all for it. I was all for it.
And the guy is still like, yeah, sure, I don't care, but they can at least laugh for it. When it's like, okay, but of course I will do that next time. We'll ask the guys too because I know they're more tame. It's like, you want to be on? They're like, yeah, no. But if I go to a girl, they're like,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
I got
feel.
put on, you know, the first time that I ever got put on a tier list was with Now Recording when they were doing the Women of Commentary and they did that episode of it. And I legit looked at it and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm being put on a tier list. Okay. And I had
They did you dirty. They did you dirty. Fuck Now Recording. Okay. They put her in.
me in.
Fuck you. Now Recording. Okay.
But, thank you, Megan. But now if they were to do it, I would be a little perturbed if they weren't to like put me just a little bit higher, considering the fact that I've gotten to know most of them now, you know, here and there. But at the
You
time,
care too much about their opinions. Their opinions don't matter.
No. It's just that if I'd be joking with them. I could care less. Honestly. Is if it's wherever they put me. is where they put me. I don't care. Like, I legit did not care that they put me in and they were like, "Oh, everyone's freaky," or that Matt was nervous about talking about it at first, or it seemed that way anyway. When we talked to him, I'm like, I could care less where you put me, dude.
Well, there's a reason why they didn't do that episode live, so
Yeah. No, I get it. But truthfully, to me, it's wherever people put me is where they put me. I could care less. I think the best one that I got put into, and I want to say that it was Tyrone, the birth controller. He put me under horror. That was great.
Same. I think I was also put in the horror category.
That was hilarious.
And funny enough, speaking of Marsh, he posted his whatever tier list yesterday, and I'm literally the only woman in Best Woman.
No way.
I'll take it.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Well deserved, ma'am. Well deserved. Yeah. No, I love it. That I could care. I truthfully could care less where I'm put. Yes. Did I? Okay. Will I admit? Did I initially think at first that it was important to be placed in a certain spot within a tier list or so? Yeah, probably, and I will admit that. But now I'm just like, I could care less. I don't really care. I will
really
admit
doesn't
that was a thought at first that I was like, oh, where do they put me? Like, just more morbidly being curious and just overthinking it.
Yeah.
But I truthfully could care less. I think
it's like it's an interesting like thought experiment to see where each individual person in the community, what they think of you and etc. But I also think that people kind of get lost in the sauce when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, you have to remember that other people's opinions of you are none of your business, you know?
No, I agree. Yeah, it's the way that I look at it is this, is that if people want to think what they want to think of me, then cool. If they are cool with me, then I'm cool with them. That's how I look at it now when I could care less. But that's just how
true.
I am, But plus on top of that, I've toughened up, quote unquote, if you will, over these last couple months with everything that has happened and stuff, over the last. Well, it's not just that. It's just that, Megan and I have been through quite a bit.
Yeah, I know that. I have heard a little bit about
over these last couple months, and let me tell you, never
last
did
month in specific,
Yeah, the last month has been ridiculous. Never did I ever think, and I should have prepared myself better for it, maybe, I don't know. Never did I ever think that her and I would be lumped into, like, a whole bunch of drama, like, pretty much at once. But it is what it is. It comes with the territory.
Sorry.
And like
Sorry
I said,
about that.
oh, no. It's not your fault. It's not anybody's fault. It is what it is. I'm not mad at it. But the way that I look at it is this, right? Is that, Shanry knows this because, again, she's known me since pretty much from the beginning. And, how I came into the community for the most part, she knows. But the way that I look at it is this, right? Is that if I knew what I was, and I've said this before, I prepared myself to the best of my ability coming into this community to prepare myself to either get shat on, to get loved on, or a little bit of both. Okay,
it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag, really, in the community. Bag, yes. Because there's, and it's for me too. Like, there's a lot of people that like me in this community, but at the same time, there's also quite a few people who dislike me very strongly, and that's
right,
totally fine.
Yeah, and there's a few.
And
people
I know
like
Shanry
too.
I know Shanry deals with the same thing too, which I don't understand because I think Shanry she's great, and I don't understand why people are like that towards her. But
I don't understand that either. I never got that. Never once.
Yeah, and I can tell you one thing about that. I'm not trying to come into the commentary, so I have been around it very long in what I could say it as an observer. Along with Thomas C. I know the whole thing with the whole podcast together with him, with Keemstar, yada yada yada.
Oh, the local one, yeah.
Baited, I think, is what you're.
Baited, yeah, exactly.
Baited, okay.
I do, and I know. First of all, the artists who made them as well. Got to know the person. Very nice guy, by the way. Joe is a very nice guy. The thing is, I recently noticed one thing, which is what most people in the commentary, or mostly women here, I think they should be appreciated about one thing. If it wasn't for the tier list or this month, we couldn't get up or be shown about it. And recently I've shown and seen and noticed a lot of people maybe hate us or dislike us or like us doesn't matter. But look at right now, more women are coming as well in the commentary, want to come into it more. And some people dislike it, but think about it. It was because of the tier list and even the month as well. So you guys should be appreciated about it too, because if it wasn't for this,
Yeah.
what would happen to the commentary? It would be only with men as well, or less men, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And most of us are looking up on few of the women here too as well. Like for Xyla, for example, everyone is looking up on her because she is the top tier. But the thing is, it's not always about how good she is. It is because of her, her personality,
Yes.
yada, yada.
Yeah.
Most people want to be like that. I see her as a very strong woman too as well. I do like her too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Of course. And I hope she doesn't take it very hard, but I do fan her a little bit. I do, and I admit it
Same.
too as well.
Same.
But I can't fan her much more about it because I'm not that kind of person who likes to do a lot of fan on a person.
Right.
You know
right.
what I mean? With the whole fan.
Yeah, no, I'm the same
It
way.
gets...
Yeah.
I want to respect everyone and say you are a person, even if you are, famous, not whatever. Everyone is a person.
Yeah. 100%,
Even if you
yeah.
get disliked,
I
whatever.
mean, Xylee has been on this stream more times than I can count now, which I never thought would ever happen. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
here's the thing though, is that the way that I look at it, and while you're speaking about Xylee, and I'll just say this, is that most of the people know how I feel about her. I love her to death, but I also I'm trying my best, or I was trying, and I try not to do it as much anymore. Sometimes I do get a bit carried away.
Yeah.
But when it does come to Xylee, I do look up to her too. Like, that's not a secret. But and that's never been a secret. Even before, auditioning for the broadcast and stuff, which by the way, thank you.
You're welcome, by the way. Because I did put you there because I knew you're a good talker, but the thing is, everyone needs to work on their personality too as well, or accepting it so too.
Yeah.
I'm not a great person too, I would say that too. To me, when I started to do with the podcast, with women recording, I had a lot of fun, and I started to learn a little more about how it is to interact with people. And I always done that with streaming, with the ARC people, because here's the thing, ARC people, by the way, they are way toxic than you think. They are fucking fighting over a game like WoW or whatever. But commentary, on the other hand, it's a very different, even if people don't like you or anything like that, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Even if your art shit, doesn't matter. But the thing is, one thing for sure, people know at least who you are in a certain way.
Yeah.
And they know, like, okay, this person you can talk with. For example, Amber Lily, for example, she told me this as well. And she have as well told us that I can talk with and even tolerate Chenry because at least she's neutral. It is in a kind of sense because I am Swede, because we Swedish people are very neutral in a certain way, and that's my
why
nature.
There's a running joke that if you're new, or I'm being Swedish, I'm being neutral. There's a running joke with that. Yeah,
I'm Sweden. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing Sweden. I'm being neutral. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Or as D-Max would call it, the neutral party. No, I get it, and it's.
I don't think he understands the neutral part because he would be ashamed, or he would never do it. First of all, we Swedish people, we are so open. We even can go naked and go and take a sauna. We'd be like, yeah, that's neutral. But he would never do that. He's a ghost, by the way.
Yes,
He
is,
should go
very much
back
so.
to Yar soon.
Man, but no, he should go back in the charts.
Florida man moment. Typical Florida man moment.
He's been kind of behind the scenes working on some stuff, so I don't know if he'll pop in here tonight or not, but we'll see. But going back to just going back to Xylee and stuff, right? Like, the way that I look at it is this, and this doesn't just include Xylee, it includes, like, most people within this community. Like, I've looked up to Xylee, I've looked up to, Maggot, I've looked up to you, I've looked up to Empress, I've looked up to Purple, other people.
Wait, me?
Yes, you.
Mm-hmm.
What the
Yes.
fuck? Get
This
better
is not
role
news.
models. The fuck?
This is not news. I've told you this
If you're looking
before.
up to me, you need to find better role models. Okay, I'm just saying, like,
Whatever.
me.
Whatever. But I could look up to you if I want, ma'am. Anyway, but but or I've looked up to Peepaw, you know, and just as examples like that, right? Like it wasn't just Xylee, it was other people within the community that have made a name for themselves and who have established themselves as being a creator and being themselves and just not giving a shit about what anybody says. They're just doing their own thing. That's what I've always wanted to do, always, and that's what.
Welcome back, Abby.
Hey, Abby. And that's what I've always wanted to do, and I will continue to do, is, yes, do I take criticism of some things that I could do better on, or that I could improve on? Absolutely. Like, I'm totally open to that. I'm not perfect at this. I'm still learning, but now I'm at a point that I've been doing this now for, 5 months? Almost 6 here soon? That I'm gotten to the point to now where I'm just now starting to become more comfortable, you know, and you, Chandra, you first heard me when I first started actually talking, how nervous I was and how I would ramble and do all this. Now you don't hear me really do that anymore.
No,
because I'm starting to become more comfortable with me. And
exactly.
Yeah. And that's how I've always been. But I do want to put you on the spot here for a second, and I will make this quick, I promise. Okay.
What again?
Oh God.
Okay. We're gonna get corny here for just a minute. I promise. I just want to get this out of the way. Just want to get it done. Rip off the Band-Aid. Let's go. Shanry, I have to thank you for not only you giving me a chance and for putting my name in the ring with the broadcast, but had you not done that, I don't think that I would honestly be here right now. You're welcome. You have been such a good person to me, and always have been, and I appreciate you. And I'm not crying, I promise. And you have been a very, very good person to me, and I will even say this, dare I say it, a friend to me. And I think that you are an incredible person. I cannot thank you enough for you just even suggesting me for the broadcast, because again, like I said, it led me to this, and I cannot thank you enough for that.
You're welcome. Because I know when there are good people out there who are very good, by the way. And yes, the thing is, I used to be there in the same shoes as you, and I used to be very shy, or I couldn't talk so much, but I wanted to talk, or at least to show myself. But how could I do it? The thing is, one thing I'm good at, and most people have noticed it with my art, for example, I can talk with my art. I can talk right now with everyone here, joke and so too. And maybe not to have the same bias like everyone else, but at least I can try. The thing is, and I mean, everyone do mistakes. And with you, first of all, you're an American, and I'm from Europe, a typical Swede. Living in a penis land, for example. Yeah, if you put Sweden and Finland together, you have a penis with balls.
Base.
Exactly. But I mean, first of all, you and I, we are nerds in a certain way. We have a passion when it comes to that. We want to. And I mean, when I was in our community so long, I was depressed and shit like that. And I got to meet wonderful people. For example, Atomia, for example. I got to do lore with him. I even got to meet Riot and even Meadlock, for example. I even were admin for him. I met a lot of people from YouTube in that certain way. And that's why I came back to commentary to push myself and I want to do like it, but still with commentary and still doing with my passion, with art, gaming, yada, yada, yada. So when I see someone who are like that too as well, at least I'd be like, I like that person. I want to help them. And that's what I saw with you too as well, because we had a very open thing, because I'm very social in real life too. I'm not shy, and so too.
Yeah.
But as people notice right now, if you can notice in my voice right now, yes, I have a problem with when it comes to my local as well. Purple and other people from when we're recording notice it as well. I can't talk very long because I have this condition as well. It's not fun to talk about it, but at least to so people understand that, who knows, maybe one day I lose my voice, but at least I can use my art to talk with you guys.
Very true. Wow.
Shanry's Bay. Shanry's bae. I love Shanry. I'm gonna marry Shanry.
Yes, Shanry is awesome.
Everyone
yes.
wants to marry me.
We-
Fucking say.
We stand Shanry here. That's what we do. Yes, we always will
Yeah.
and always have been. And we appreciate you just for you being you and how. And the thing that I noticed about you too, and I'm again going to probably get corny here for a second, but it will only be for a minute.
It's okay.
Second time around. Second time around, everybody. Let's go.
Round 2.
Round 2, let's go. Just how comfortable you are, like how comfortable it is to talk to you, and how you know, how you're very open and how you've always been very understanding when it comes to like different things. Like you and I have talked privately before. It's been a little bit,
Yep.
but you and I have talked privately before, and you even gave me advice as to like what to do with my mic and different things like that. Like, and you know, when even before I started streaming, like when it came out that I was going to, you know, you took the time out. I'm not sucking her dick. And
What if she likes it though? What if she
even
likes
if I
us
were,
sucking her
you know
dick
what,
though?
Trippy?
I
Even if I
mean-
were sucking her dick, you know what? She deserves it. Okay. Anyway,
She might be into that.
Anyway,
You know.
I mean,
but
talk
anyway,
about it.
even if I were, guess what? She deserves it. Anyway, but it's you have been Abby. But
I will fight you, Abby. I'll fight you to the
But
fucking
you
death.
have always
You don't want
been-
that fight.
you have always been one of those people that I've always been very comfortable in talking with. And again, even in the beginning when I was first getting into the community and things like that, like you really made me feel comfortable with everything. And just, you know, I think weren't you the first one to send me the short that the Weber recording made of me was pronouncing my
Yep.
name? Like
Yep.
that was even great of you to do, and you didn't even have to do that. I found that later and I was dying laughing. I looked at Mr. Huck and I'm like, look at me, I'm a short. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I played it for him and he just started dying laughing. Like ever since then it's been great. But no.
KHuck suck.
Exactly.
I mean,
Let
it's
KHuck
funny.
suck. Exactly. Thank you, Fairy. Thank you.
it is kind of funny, by the way. I mean, think about it. I knew it was pronounced KHuck, basically, you know, with the Huckleberry Finn, for example.
Mhm.
I used to read it a lot when I was younger too, the both English and the Swedish version. But when I heard from Empress, I think it was Empress who had a problem with it. I was like, Empress, you are English before. How can't you? Why are you saying cuck for? God
Cock
damn
or
it.
whatever she was saying. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was
And
too
like
funny.
kahak. And it was something kahak. I was laughing because here's the thing. It reminded me so much, and I hope Empress doesn't mean it. But my mother, for example, she trained me when I was younger because I started to talk when I was 7 years old. But before it, I had a hard time to say Swedish words. So when I was going to tell my mother that I want to drink some milk, I went over to the fridge and said, I want, basically, I said the word milk, but I said it in a different word. And she's like, what is a cook? What the hell is a cook? So she started to look, why are you doing that?
Oh,
Close
God.
at it. Then I used my hand and sign language that I wanted the milk from her. She was like, oh, a cook is milk? What the hell, kid? You're fucking weird. Yeah, but she noticed that I had a problem with my voice and everything.
Gotcha.
That's the reason.
Gotcha. Well, we're gonna. Well, while I'm thinking of it, I actually found the short. There you go.
Oh, yes, play it, please.
We're gonna play this real quick. This is hilarious. There's a part 2, which I'll have to find here in a minute. But yeah, this is the first one. Oh, hold on.
The
Huck.
Joker and
It's
a
Huck.
few other people.
KHuck. KHuck. Just say it as KHuck.
Yeah, KHuck.
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 Yes, think about
Oh
K
my
and
god,
H,
that was
or
hilarious.
just KHuck.
Oh
Yeah,
my
KHuck. It's in
God.
Huckleberry Finn. It's in Huckleberry Finn. KHuck.
Yeah, KHuck.
That's not the first thing the Empress said.
I know.
I'm telling you.
I've said KHuck or like KHuck before. It's just.
No, just
She
say
got the word voice for it too.
Yeah,
Remember her name.
to pronounce it.
just say KHuck. You don't need to say cuck. It just say KHuck.
KHuck. Okay.
No, no.
Hello, Cuck.
I love it. I love it. It's so good. I love it. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I play that every so often. That's hilarious. Because I remember seeing that for the first time and I just started dying laughing. I'm like, oh my god, that's so good. But there was 2 more things that I wanted to pull up here with you real quick. I'm going to share with the rest of the class. Is this one. Now, this one you did just recently.
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The jar really plays a safety role here.
Yeah.
Safety is important when it comes to specters like D-Max.
Yes, this is an updated version of the jar. Of you in the jar now.
Yep.
So, care to explain why you were in the jar?
And she has the ocean with her as well.
True.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I said it to that I was going to cosplay, October, then I dress out. And I said, I'm going to dress out like D-Mac. So I'm going to be D-Mac this year. So I took Mishi's art, the one I have right now, you guys can see when I'm talking. So I made the eyes basically first. And so I even showed her to as well. And I was like, I need to do this just for the giggles as well. So I felt like I need to do this art just for the giggles and show D-Max that your meme is still going on. But now I'm taking over it, to make it up for his legendary history here on the commentary community. That he's the jar man.
Oh, he knows. He knows that the jar will never die. I'll never let him live it down anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, he's not only the jar man right now. People are still fighting about the fucking cake. Come on, it's a good cake. Who the fuck fights over a fucking cake? When I'm getting 40 or something, I want to have a big cake with a big dick on.
Oh my god, the cake drama. The cake drama was the worst thing literally ever. I don't.
Yeah, that was basically, smuggle or whatever. I feel like Smaggle. Yeah, I feel like, but Smaggle, you're over 18. Even you should know you're not a man. I'm sorry. You just a little creature. I'm sorry. Yes, I said it right now. He's a fucking little creature. It's like he's a dweller fucking inside in a closet. He's like, the Lord of the Ring, that guy, Smeagol, whatever.
Smeagol,
like, my precious. That's all I see, Smaggle. He's like, my precious. He's trying to be
his whole reason for not liking it, I guess, is just because he doesn't like cake. Like,
that's the thing. I see him like that. I'm sorry, Smaggle. I don't know you, but still, you're fun sometimes. But god damn it, it's a fucking cake. Get over it, motherfucker.
And there was so much misinformation too, because they talked about it on like Sparkler Doc on the radio, whatever, and like he was talking about how D-Max lives at home with his parents and all this shit, and I'm just like, what?
No, he doesn't. Oh my god.
He literally owns his own house. What the fuck? What is this story?
Oh god.
He's like, oh, he forced his mom to make this one-piece cake topper.
Oh my god. I mean, I think he's living too much into it, and I can say it's like me. You maybe notice I'm very different when it comes to I've been working, so I'm getting more healthier. Yes, we are going to play it right now. I think it's a very good time to play it because I've noticed so much recently that commentary maybe needs to think about this. With this, it's not very healthy at all. KHuck, if you would like to play, show it.
She'll be right back.
Okay.
But
what I can tell you guys is that we have certain people that maybe needs to think about the life choices where it gets to a point even I start to wondering, what the heck? Oh shit! Hey D-Max, how are you doing?
Sorry, I was just listening to you. I didn't want to interrupt. Hi Chanry, it's been a minute. How are you doing?
Hi,
I'm doing
D-Max.
well.
How
How are you
buddy?
doing?
How are you?
Hi KHuck.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Maggot.
I was hoping
Hey,
you would come in
Maggot.
tonight.
Yeah, well, I had to stop by. I had to stop by because Chanry is at least one of my favorite sheepies in the community. I wish I could say my favorite, but unfortunately there is another sheepy, I guess. But you know what?
you're
You know, my
cheating
favorite
on
one is
me?
immediate. No, wait, no, it's not cheating, all right? It's just there's other
I
artists out
thought
there
I was your only sheep. What the fuck?
What do you should know. I mean, you know, you've done
I mean,
like work
I
together
know
with on
Michi
our
got
recording.
your boost,
Yeah.
but damn it.
Well, no, I mean, no. Listen, it's just because you wouldn't show off your final form.
I'm joking.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Chandri, I didn't
Uh,
mean to make you upset. I'm so sorry.
I'm joking. Don't worry.
No, I came on to honor you. I came on because
Yeah,
I miss
know.
Chandri. Chandri's a good one, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we love our Shanry here. So how are you, sir? Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. How are you? Do you like this picture that Shanry made earlier of this Earth in a jar?
That's why I called in. That's why I called in, actually. Exactly that. So what okay, all right, Chandri. All right, listen, okay?
What?
I have been inside of jars. I have been outside of jars. I have had jars shaken. I have jars stirred. All right? I've had, because of that damn fucking stupid cake drama, people fucking said, like, there's now a narrative going around that I have ponies in jars. Thanks, every pony. Appreciate that one. That'll be a lot of fun to try to detangle over the next couple of, I don't know, the rest of my goddamn life. But whatever. Not salty about it at all. But listen, I have a bone to pick with you, Chandri, because you're the one who brought up the jars to begin with. That's it? You're just gonna laugh at me?
I mean,
You put me in a jar with Slug of all people. Like, why would you do that? Why
here's the
did
thing.
you do that?
I mean, he was the one who wanted it. I mean, you can tell.
So he
is
just
into
asked
you.
for it and you went for it?
I mean, come on. Mhm.
I mean, that's fair reasoning, I suppose. I guess I'm not that mad after explaining.
Here's the thing. Be glad it was not paid.
Paid? Like he paid you for it? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, he didn't pay the
that's not what she said.
Basically, he was
That's not what she's
challenging
saying.
me. And the
Okay.
thing is, he doesn't know. Here's the thing. It's nothing secret about it, but what most people doesn't understand. I'm a former hentai artist. You know, I used to do hentai, and he was challenging me. And here's
Sure.
the thing: Slug was drunk that evening. He's like, I
Yeah.
don't believe you, and so he knows.
Listen,
that.
Chandri, pick an evening, all right? Pick an evening. He'll be drunk.
Oh yeah. So you gotta
Russian
challenge me
slug?
then.
Russian slug, anybody?
For real.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, you got challenged and then you drew that. Listen, there's been more than a few oddly sexy pictures of me going around that make me all sorts of confused. But that's besides the point, okay? The reason why I called in, aside from just like, you know, harassing you about the jars because it's hilarious, is that like, it is really funny because you guys were talking about this a little bit earlier, but I couldn't call in. Like there's a lot of people in the community that don't seem to like Chandri for whatever reason. And this happens with like a few
Really
different
gay.
people. It's really stupid. Like I can understand not liking somebody because I don't know, maybe you just don't mesh. Like that happens, right? Like sometimes it's just like it's nothing personal. But like I don't understand just generally disliking people who act a little bit more wholesome, you know?
It's ironic too because a lot of the people that dislike her like other NSFW artists in the community, and it's like, what's the difference, really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's something. It's like weird. You know what it feels like? It feels like when you're on in like the grade school, right? And it's like, ew, girls. Like that's what it feels like to me. You know? Like I don't know why, but it's like always that energy, and it's like I just don't understand. It's just like, listen, like Chandri makes fun art. She's a fun person. She's
Yeah, exactly.
like I think it was, to be honest, like I think it was great, honestly, that you Chandri, you posted that like the Boomba pic, the thirst trap. everybody got down on you for that,
Oh,
but like
God.
you were just having some fun. You were just being goofy, and like I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Like, you know, I think that's like a really good trait of yours. And I just don't like, you know what's crazy? This is the through line, I think. People can try to be like self-aware, right? If you're wholesome and you try to be self-aware, for whatever reason, all they see is the wholesome and they just don't understand the self-awareness anymore. It's super frustrating. It's
I
like
agree.
they
Well,
think that you go ahead. Yeah, nerdy. What's up?
Nerdy.
Well, you can't be too wholesome, but you can't be too degenerate either. You gotta be in like some kind of weird nebulous red zone.
I
where you're,
guess.
like
Nah.
You have to be
Where it's like
irreverent,
you're-
but like not like too cool, or else you're trying too hard or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's goofy. It's a lot of people who are just trying too hard, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, Chanry, I'm just glad to see you. I'm happy to see you
Yeah,
around.
same here. Yay.
I actually got to go because I'm still working on stuff, but I just wanted to pop in really quick and just say, all hail
Aw.
Chanry, praise Chanry. Nerdy John, you owe me $5. KHuck, good stream as usual. And Maggot,
what do I do?
I'll talk to you.
How did I
Stop
owe you
staring at a
$5?
screen.
What?
Stop staring at a screen. Dumbass.
Fine.
I want to know how I owe him $5.
Thank you,
Either way.
D-Max. Thank you. Thank you. I was hoping
Thank you.
I was hoping that he would pop in tonight. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, how are you, Nerdy? What's going on, dude?
John, you're gay.
Well, you're half right. You're half right.
Okay, you're half gay.
I'm waiting for a game to download. It's been like 2 hours. It's only at 50%.
Spider-Man?
Internet.
Spider-Man.
No, MK11.
Oh.
Yeah, he got that as
nice.
a bundle. What was the other two games that you got too? You said earlier.
Injustice 2, and I got all the DLC for the game. So I mean, it was only $10, so like, you might as well.
Nice. Yeah, I would take that.
But
one
yeah.
too.
I just want to say, guys, Shanry, really good artist, does
True.
fantastic thumbnails. I think you should commission her.
Yeah, we went over the thumbnails. Oh, there was one more that I forgot about. Hold on. I'm getting ready to pull it up. here in
Hello,
just a second.
Joe.
Hang on, I'm gonna grab boba ice cream because I want boba
Okay,
ice cream.
go for it. But there was one that I meant to show. It was in the docket, but for some reason it wouldn't come up. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, give
Is
me.
it the video I made it today or yesterday?
No, I have that video pulled up. We're gonna watch that here in just a
Okay.
minute. But it's something else that you made for Nerdy John and me.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, which one is it?
It's hold on, let me find it. D-Max in the woods with his squatch.
I know what it is.
Hold on.
I know what it is.
Let me. Oh, dang it! Where is it? Hold on, let me find it. You know what? It might be in the docket. Hold on. Give me a chance.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
The thumbnail art that she. Hold on, I know where it is. I think I found
What
it.
I love about Shanry's thumbnails too is that she'll hide little references here and there.
Yes.
Like one she did for me, the most recent one was me and Tyrone beating up Eric July
Yeah,
and
we played
Dick.
that. We showed that one.
Yeah, and then like Vito's wearing like a cuties
Here
cap
it is.
because-
Here it is. I found it. Okay, hold on.
I was gonna say I posted a lot of shit in that dog.
This one.
This was the first one I had her commissioned. I love this one because
This one is one of my favorites. So this was when the whole Ico thing was still going on.
Mhm.
And I love
Yeah,
that there's Matt in the window. Is that supposed to be Xylee by any chance?
yes, with her
Okay.
cat.
For sure.
If you notice, she has her cat with her too.
Yeah. There's Xylee in the
Well, I
window.
love-
There's me like all freaking out. There's John pouring a soda.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's call that soda. It's a
Yeah,
Or
soda,
beer.
yes.
Or
It's
beer.
soda.
Or beer. Or beer.
And then there's DJ Screwdriver lining up a cigarette.
Yep, I
and
love
there's
it.
Ico in their own little world.
And the tinfoil hat. I love it. So let me ask you this, Shanry. Did John give you like any ideas as to what to do with this, or was this totally 100% your idea? Like, how did you come up with
No.
this?
In a certain way, he basically said, "Hey, Shenry, I want to talk with you." I was like, "Okay, coming to me." He's like, "I like your art with the now recording with the one with San in the background too. You know, the picture you guys showed before."
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's like, "I want to have that, but you, of course, your style and so too." I was like, "Sure," but I couldn't find the right pen like I used to use that one too. I was like, "Okay, but I do it in Procreate, you know, to try to do something new," and it went faster and so too. So I was trying to be like the same, but in a different way too, because if you notice, it's green, and if you look in the other picture, it's brick. you can see the very big difference, because if you are in the investigation rooms, they are very different. Believe it or not, I have been in investigation before. I did something very stupid things back in the days, so don't ask.
Sam, face.
Yeah. Same. I can relate. Yeah.
Yes.
But no, I love this picture. It's super super cute. Because what I found funny was when John showed this to me a couple weeks ago, when it was him and I talking about this, and then he had DJ Screwdriver on, and I was so mad I missed that stream. I was so mad because I wanted to talk to him, and I've been wanting to talk to him now for a while. When he showed this to me, I just started dying laughing. I'm like, oh, look at me, all nervous and shit, like all petrified. I thought that was perfect. But yeah, no, this is great.
Wait, you were nervous to talk. Who were you nervous to talk to?
Well, no, just not. I've been not with DJ Screwdriver. I was mad that when this was made. So John combined both streams of him and I talking about it when it was just him and I, and he's added on Squatchin and Ghost Shark since then. But when it was just him and I talking about the Ico situation, I was kind of nervous and apprehensive on talking about it because at the time I wasn't sure exactly what was going on, and I really didn't know what to say very much about it. But then he had DJ Screwdriver on there. On the second stream that him and John talked about it, and so Shanry made a thumbnail combining both streams together. So he made like a special episode for it. Well, how long was that episode? It was like 2 hours, right?
Oh yeah, combining both streams together, editing like the intros and end points of them here and there. Yeah, it was about like probably, if not 2 hours, close to it.
Yeah. So Shanry made a combined thumbnail of the both streams together. So that's why you have me in the background like all nervous and shit, and that's why you have DJ Screwdriver just like I give no fucks. And I
like the one she did for she did for me for Ghosty too, because a while back when I was still trying to experiment with like a let's play podcasting format, I had Matt on as a guest for one episode, and it was after Ghosty started striking videos and streams down where he was the subject while he was in it, because according to him, his manager watched commentary and knew about
that
his
whole spiel. I remember that.
Yeah, and so like I think I sent it to you in like the Nerdy Live group chat, some of the thumbnails, but like it's me, the drawing is of me and Matt sitting down to talk about it, and like Ghosty's in like the window worried, and the posters in the background are Peepaw, and one says Pecker Watch and the other says Coffee Beans.
Oh, good lord. Hold on, you may have sent that to me. Hold on, let me see if I can find that. Hold on, give me a second, because I want to see that. You may have sent that to me and I just didn't get a chance to pull it up yet. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, I have it here.
I will.
Oh, do you?
I think I have it.
Yeah, that might. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think it was. Oh, I see it. Yes. Nerdy John has it. Yes, he did send that to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Give me. Oh, one of my favorites is this one too. And I told you this earlier. Hold on. Let me pull it up here real quick. That one.
How you holding a coffee?
Yes.
That one is hilarious. I love this one.
That round shape, the shadow there is supposed to be Diorio lurking in the background.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I love this one. This one is great. I'm holding the cross and there's I love it. That one's when I saw this and he sent this to me too, Shanry, I started dying laughing. I'm like, oh my god, that's great. I love it.
The paper just says insane. Yes.
Take me, Diorio. Yeah, exactly. And foaming at the mouth. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna clip that.
But this is the one that he's referring to. This one is great. This one is awesome too. There's Matt. I think I remember seeing this one too, like when it first came out, or shortly after it was posted. I think. When was this made, Shanry? Do you remember?
Oh, I think it was in April or May or something. It was at least after when we're recording.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this was a
Uh,
while ago, and like this was like probably right before my break.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm. No, this one is really
No,
cool.
yeah, April 5th.
Yeah, see,
Wow.
I was right. Uh-huh.
Wow. But yeah, no, this
I was
one.
very close.
Yeah, this one's awesome too. But there is one more that I wanted to show off here, I believe, and that I have pulled up here. Give me just a minute. That
I'm from Sweden, by the way. Medi Sage of Winds. I'm from Sweden. You know, the dick land. You know, it looks like
So-
a shape of a penis.
There's one more that I wanted to show off here. And this is one of the last ones that I have, and there's, if you guys have any more, feel free to send them to me, of course. But there is one here that you will look at your screen, and I'm sharing with the class now. Is this one?
Indeed.
Yes. So Shanry made this for Mr. Huck and I for our anniversary. And I absolutely adore it. Now, the first picture that she made was me with glasses. And then I was like, well, maybe take off the glasses. I don't know. It would have worked regardless, but I love this. I love this so much. And he, of course, loved this too. So yeah, this is our anniversary picture that she made.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. I love this one so much.
I really had fun with this one because it was like, it was a challenge too. I was trying and even send you and show you with the glasses so too, but when you said, nah, take off the glasses, it looks good. But put him glasses on because it could be good. I was like, okay. And she showed me everything when it comes to what kind of glasses they had and, you know, all the pictures. It was very nice to see it. I was like, yeah, I can see why they become Mr. and Mrs. KHuck.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, yeah, this is one of my favorites ever, and I love it. It's so sweet. She took this as what I sent her a picture, one of our wedding pictures, I think, right? That I sent you of this, and yeah, you just took it from there. Yeah, it was super cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. One of my favorites ever. But yeah, I had to show that off real quick, otherwise I get yelled at. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Sherry, I love you to death, and yeah, this is usually around the time frame that we usually take callers. But before we do, I will play the video.
Before you do that, I need to run very quickly. And yes, Purple, you can put it on your list right now. I need to take a break. Yeah, you know, like always in women recording, I always take a poop. So be right back in a few minutes.
That's fine.
my
That's okay.
God.
While you do that, we'll get the video pulled up. That's fine.
And with
That's
that,
true. I totally forgot
shall
about that.
leave. Y'all have a good stream. Make sure you subscribe to KHuck, follow her on Twitter, and heck, like the stream.
Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, let's get this pulled up here. It's in the docket. She sent it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I got another way to pull it up here. Hold on. I figured out a way. Here we go. So she posted this the other day, or today actually. Excuse me. Why is it not?
Oh, I think I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah, this one that she just posted today. Yeah, that was this was pretty good. Yeah. So anyway, how do you think it's going, ma'am? Having fun?
Yeah. I posted the fan art that she made of D-Max and Slug in a jar.
Mm-hmm.
And I put a warning on it, and the content warning is violence.
Wait, hold on.
I think
Did you
that's-
do that, or did Twitter do that?
I did it.
Okay.
I did it. It
Why-
seems fair.
What? Okay.
It is violence. It's a violence to the
True.
eyes, okay?
True. Yeah, because a lot of people, when we showed that, were like, my eyes are bleeding. So yeah, that goes with it. That's true.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, D-Max looks fine in it or whatever, but like Slug, ugh.
Yeah, I know. And yes, Medley, I read your comment about Huggy. I don't really care.
What?
Huggy is live right now. So hold
Oh.
on.
No, I'm back. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally good. You're totally good. So here is the video.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
I found it. And I love how it's titled "We Need to Talk."
I mean, we need to talk about it because this is where I don't understand a few things. Most people know that I'm very vocal when it comes to fandom, when it comes to be obsessed. But this, yeah, we need to talk about it. So I will
Yeah.
let it play it right now.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Here we go. I love the music in the background, by the way. Henry W. You're not wrong either.
You know,
You're not wrong at all. No, you
the
are
thing
not
about
wrong.
Putman, the thing about Putman is that, like, and this is what I've learned, right? Because he used to do this shit to me too. The more you talk about him, the more he does it.
Exactly.
So in regards to him, it's kind of just like one of those things where, you know, if he follows you, block him, move on, don't talk about it, because that's what he wants. He wants you to talk about it. He'll keep doing it as long as you talk about it. And ever since I stopped talking about him, he's stopped doing it.
Well,
Yeah.
he made a post on about like the SS Sniper Wolf thing, and he called someone a pedophile and a botter, and I'm like, really? Really? Like, what? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. But yeah, no, I thought that was hilarious. The music in the background just cracks me up. Just like how your now recording episode had like the Mario music in the background. I love it. I love it.
It's okay. Finally, you going to bed good. TNV, go to bed right now. Och annars kommer jag åka tillbaka till dig och så kommer jag slå ihjäl dig, okej? Okay? Gå natt på dig. Sorry about that, that was Swedish.
Ooh, that was sexy.
You're welcome.
Swedish for the ears, thank you. Did you just tell him essentially good night?
Basically told him, if you don't go to bed, I will come on over and kick your ass.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
No.
What was I going
So
to?
I can tell you about Joshman Puppen, and I don't care about it either, but I think it has to do with one women recording episode where we did talk about him along with Skelly. But here's the thing. He can follow whatever, but I really don't want him to continue, you know. And I even made a test as well. If you guys noticed it, I even made my account private a few weeks ago. So I was like, I need to test this out because there were certain things that I noticed about Twitter, and all people notice that sometimes I bring it out when it comes to Twitter, you know, how broken it is, yada, yada, yada. And I noticed one thing about he doesn't follow when I got private because he doesn't have the guts to it. Because when you are going private, you get the notification that he wants to follow you. You can decline it. So, and I noticed that he doesn't do that because, like, oh, okay, I can't follow her. But when I removed it, follow very quickly, I was like, meh. So, but this is the way I want to shame him because look how much bots he has, or basically accounts. That is, to me, that is like, yeah, I think it is time you need to look it up yourself because that, even me who likes, you know, or into computers too as well, that is not healthy. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry. That is not healthy at all. That's
No,
just
I agree.
fucking weird.
Yeah, it is weird. No, 100%. It is very, very strange, especially since, and again, like, he tried to DM me, when was this? About 2 weeks ago?
Oh
And-
God, don't.
Yeah,
that.
and he wanted me to report something that was going on with his accounts. I'm like, dude, I have you blocked on like everything. Are you kidding me? No, leave me alone. I never responded, thank God, but still, it was ridiculous. Like, I just don't understand. Like, what is the point in doing any of this? I don't get it.
You know, it's because it's funny. That's the thing, and I don't see him to be a very funny person. I mean, okay, he can be a viewer, of course, but stay the fuck away from me. I'm sorry to say it, but to me, that is in a certain way. Because if you think about it, if you have so many accounts, you start to show the people that you are a very crazy stalker. You know, when I talked about fandom and so too, I don't understand this weird thing about it. But to me, in a certain way, that could be represented or read as you are a stalker, you know. But I'm not trying to say he is one, but people will look at like, yeah, he's fucking weird. Even I
Yeah.
will say that he's a fucking weird too. But I wish him that he should go just be himself, do him, whatever, doesn't matter. But if he's going to continue like this, it's going to show that he's going to get his IP removed. And yes, even if you're using a VPN, it doesn't matter. It can still track your IP. It doesn't matter. Even if you're going to say it, but you can do that. No, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Because X have add something in their homepage, which you need to fix. Or more likely, if you had the money to be a subscriber, you will avoid it because then you can use VPN. But if you're not a payment, you could get your IP still removed and, you know, or taken more likely. This is why I basically don't talk about when I'm getting nerdy and so too, because people will be like, wait, she knows nerdy shit? Yes, I do. I do that. I'm weird. I'm sorry.
No, you're not weird at all. Well, you know what though? Hey, hold on, let me retract that. We're all weird, okay? That's how I look at it. We're all weird in our own way. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But now, usually, how much longer do you think that you have? Because I know that it's super, super late for you, ma'am, and I don't want to keep you up any later than what we already have. And I appreciate you streaming as late as you are, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, maybe I can be at least for 30 minutes because I need to go to bed first of all, and then I'm gonna go to a birthday celebration too to one of my family members.
Oh, nice.
So,
nice,
yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Usually, now is around the time that we usually take call-ins. For people that usually want to just call in and just chit chat and maybe ask you a question or two. Just to from.
I will be open to it. Everyone, come here now.
Brief
Around.
questions,
Come and ask.
y'all. If you're gonna
brief
call
questions, yes, brief questions. So
Just
then that way
remember,
we can.
just remember, I'm not a sheep, okay? I'm not a sheep. I'm not a furry either. There we go. There we have the question out.
Well, there you go. But yeah, go ahead and call in for anybody that has any questions for Shanry or anything that they want to say to her real briefly. But yeah, we got like 30 or so minutes before she has to go to bed. It's like what, 2:30 in the morning for you right now?
It's 4:25.
Woo! Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, you brave. Ooh. That's why when you and I were talking about this, I felt so bad that I'm like, you know what? I know that we have a time difference, but that's why I feel terrible. Like, what if and when we ever get a chance to like talk to Beavers or something, like we're gonna have to do it at a certain time frame to, help him out too. And figure all that out. But
yeah, I think he, me, and Seth are in the same time zone, more likely. I think, it is.
Okay.
Even if he lives in. That's the thing. Everyone's like, wait a minute. He lives in South Africa and you guys in Europe. It's like, yeah, but the time zone is weird. I'm sorry, but it is
our time
like
zones
that.
are weird too. I agree. Like I'm in Central time zone. Maggot's in Eastern. And what is yours called?
It is a GTM2 plus 2, I think it is. It's just weird. Let me see. I think it is Central times. Swedish time zone. It's the Central Europe time zone, yeah. But right
Gotcha.
now it is Central European summertime. Because
Gotcha.
if you weeks it is winter time. Just so you guys
Gotcha.
know.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we will have right now we're in our fall, but like I said, I'm in the Midwest, so our weather is so random. Like right now, I think it's what is it? Hold on. I can tell you real quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Right now, and you do this in Celsius, I think, right? You guys use Celsius, right? Or do you use Fahrenheit?
Yeah, Celsius. Yeah,
Okay.
Celsius.
So right now it's 58 degrees Fahrenheit.
57 here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is cold.
I mean, it's not cold. Like to me personally,
Pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, no, to me personally, it's wonderful. Like that, I will take that all day, every day. I'm not gonna lie, but
Okay, I'm looking right now. For us, for example, it's good to have Google, by the way, so I can see Celsius and Fahrenheit. So here in Sweden right now, where I live, it's 2 Celsius. In Fahrenheit, there will be 36.
wow.
That is piss cold.
Yeah. No, 36 here would be cold, but me and my I hate to say this, but it's true. Me and my menopausal butt would love this. Cuz it's true. It's true. I love it. My body has changed so much over this last year with my menopause and stuff. It's like, holy cow. Because usually around this time of year, I'm usually wrapped up with the blanket, turn the heaters on, everything. Now I'm just like, get it away from me. I can't. Menopause will do that to you, let me tell you. It's fun.
That's true.
Anybody gonna call in? Anybody? Come on now. Let's go.
I think they're shy. You know, here's a Swede sitting here and talking. They're like, nope. And it's not a real sheep either, so I think I made them disappointed. I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not a real sheep. Sorry.
I mean,
Yeah, Sage, don't even worry about man. Huggy's a retard, okay?
what is he doing?
Oh my god, it's so funny. He's mad. He's mad. He's malding. He's coping.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I
He's
think
coping.
I think I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why? You know why he's coping?
Go for it.
Well, if you look at Jessica Pizzle's channel and you look at the interviews that were done, currently I'm blowing him out of the water on views, and it's a drama about him. So
well,
I mean, he's fucking so mad, bitch. That's all I gotta say. All right, we got Nintendo mail. Hang on.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hi, Nintendo mail.
Hello, Nintendo mail.
Nintendo mail.
Wait a minute. It takes a little bit for him.
Oh,
I forgot.
There you go.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, what's going on? I just
It's
came
going
by
well.
since no one else was calling, so I might as well just hop in and say, hey.
Yeah.
You sound tired, Nintendo mail.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Well, that's because I just woke up from
Hi,
my
Gigi.
nap.
Hi, Gigi. How are you, ma'am?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
good.
Gigi. Hello. But yeah, me and Nintendo Mail do have a little history as well. Believe it or not. We met each other in Tipster's chat before. We've been talking there too as well. And what no, not so many people know about it, but I know as well Saggy Melons too. You know, Saggy Melons and me are going back too as well. And one of them, I'm sorry, even if I like Silenso, but no one can top, you know, Saggy Melons because, you know, she's one of my friends as well. I see her as a friend. And we have been in both ways, more likely back in the lowest tier of commentary too as well. And yes, even if people are going to say it's lower tier, but I see everyone in the commentary, they are still in the same spot, even if they are divided so too. Yeah, it is divided. But but yeah, me and Nintendo met at Tipster's old server.
Mhm.
Everyone doesn't know it, but it's removed for a reason, and it's gone. It's like okay. Yeah, the old server. The old server he had. I'm not in the new server either. I think it is gone too as well, or you have to pay it, to be a paid something. I basically don't
Tipsters?
care.
Tipsters?
Tipsters, yeah.
I don't think he has one anymore, to be honest.
Nah, I think
Not
it is
with
very
all the
good.
drama. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be very good that, But still, Nuclear Winter as well, I remember him there too as well. If he remembers me, I was there too. I was like lurking around, showing art and so too. Since I have been drawing, him too, with Tipster.
Yeah.
Through him weird stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, that's my stick. I go and draw people just for the giggles. I even draw Thomas C, for example. That one I do still like with Thomas C.
Oh, Tommy C.
Mm.
I want to get him on so bad. Well, speaking of which, did you hear
crazy.
about the locale podcast thing? Did you hear about all that, Shandry, by any chance?
Yeah, I heard it. And I was in the stream listening when they found out the first episode and Hiorio basically took it. Like, yeah, I have it right now. So I saw when they was going to start and everything, I was like, yes, it's finally here because... And that's the thing. Remember, guys, when you're doing a stream, even I have done it too as well, when it comes to recording and so too, for God's sake, don't use Crag. I'm sorry, but if you're going to use it, remember to save the file because you have a whole week.
Yeah.
A whole week.
Yep.
I think
And
Craigbot's kind of... it's kind of easy to use. I really like the fact that you can, like, isolate individual voices in it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to Peepaw, Craig is an asshole.
Yeah, it is. It is an asshole too, even I will say that.
That's... But, I'm sorry, but Nintendo Mail, did you have anything for Shanry real quick?
I didn't really have anything for Shanry. I just wanted to join in.
Oh, okay.
And that's cool. That's cool.
I mean, I haven't talked to her in like a while, so.
I know, right? Like,
She's MIA.
Yeah, she's been MIA. What the heck are they doing up there? What is going on? What is
I have
happening?
been very busy, more likely.
Well, no, I'm glad that you've been. Sorry, Mr. Huck and Baby Huck are up there making all sorts of noise. I think they're watching Harry Potter again. Sorry.
God, my house is dead quiet right now. It's so weird.
Yeah, mine would be too if the both of them weren't here and they were not being loud. Dang it. But that's my life anyway. But what was I was gonna ask you something. I can't remember. Oh shoot. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. No, I think it was about the tipster stuff. So, how long were you in the tipster server, Shanry?
I mean, there was a few of them.
I mean, if I kind of say it from the beginning, yeah, it was few of them as well. I think it was the second I joined. The second one I joined.
There was like two different ones that were both called the Come Zone.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think I ever knew that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
I was in the fan one basically, and the first server he made was it was open for everyone to join. Then he started to fix it up and so too. So it became that people who stay there, could there. And then he had a side server. What I have heard, don't take it take this in a grain of salt. That what I have heard. So I don't. Apparently, he have another server where he talk with his friends, or the people.
Yeah,
but I'm not accusing him or something. I have heard it. It's a rumor, so don't take it very seriously. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, that's essentially. You're kind of right. Yeah, that's what the Come Zone. Both of those servers. That's what they were. They were like servers for people that he was closer to, essentially.
Wait a minute. No, wait. I think I've been in the third one. Yeah, there was 3 servers because one of the servers were raided to, which they had to shut it down. I remember it right now. Then they brought it in the second. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I think it was raided by. Don't quote me on this, but I think it was Salvo and Gang, but I'm not 100% sure.
No. This is way back. Way back.
Okay, never mind.
No, so no Salvo or something. This is basically. someone else. I don't remember their name or something, but it was something old basically, and there was a lot of people coming and raiding and shit like that. But I basically were there, I have met some other people there in servers, kind people, are fans with that. But I did have one person who asked me this, and this is back to as well when I met Sagan Melons too. Most of people doesn't know that I used to know as well San as well. The commentary is San. So basically he asked me one thing, and I've always will say it too as well. When he asked me, why do you like Tipster? I said it, well, I do like his voice. I mean, everyone, if someone is going to say, oh, I like his personality, no. You like his voice. Because those people who doesn't understand, he did something to gaining people. And that was his voice. I'm sorry, but that is a charmer. Even I can tell he's a charmer in a certain way. Because if you're using a certain tone in your voice, people will be drawn to it. And there is a method you can do that. And it has to do with singing or basically training with your voice. That you should remember. There are lessons for that too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or if you are working a lot with service, for example, he have talked about it. He's working with a certain company with the server, or customer service. There you have to learn it too as well. You have to charm someone, or talking in to get buyers in. So there you have your lessons about marketing, because I work in marketing too.
Oh, there you go. That's awesome.
Her do go way back. I was a part of Tipster's little mod community. I was a simp at one point. Yeah, it's a wild ride. I'll say that for sure.
KHuck, there's someone waiting for us.
Yes,
in the
that
waiting
would
room.
be Mr. Pigeon Salad, actually. Yes.
Oh, bring him in.
I was hoping that he would come in. All right, you got anything else, Nintendo Mail?
Nope, I don't have anything else. I just came by to say hello and join.
Yeah, it was a long time
that's
ago.
great. Thank you so much, Nintendo Mail. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
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 All right, Pidgey Salad, the savage bird himself. Here we go.
Ooh.
Pidgey.
I can see the future.
What is that?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Pidgey.
Very well, Henry.
What was that intro? What was that?
It's from Madam Hellfire server. It's from what was it? Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Ooh.
What was it again?
It's from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It's when one of the aliens in the Bardock movie was screaming, "I can see the future."
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I love
That's a good
DBZ
one.
Abridged. I love it. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello. Oh shoot. Fuck.
So good, sir. Why? I have a question for you.
Yes.
Pidgey Salad. Why? Why the name?
Why the name? Why?
Yeah.
Mostly whenever I think of a lot of things, I have a lot of stuff on my mind, it tends to frazzle me a bit. So I think of random words to try and flesh out all the random shit so I can try and get my thoughts back in order. Some random shit like bread sandwich, pigeon salad. Just random words that could just flush the name bullshit out. And today when I was trying to make a PlayStation account, I was trying to think of a good name to, make for that account. And Pigeon Salad was the one that fell on my lap and made me laugh for like 5 minutes straight, because who the fuck would name themselves Pigeon Salad?
Yeah, because
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. No. You continue.
Oh no. You go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, because since I do like food, by the way, I was like, I hope he doesn't know about there is apparently a dish when it comes to dove.
No, I'm aware. I'm aware of it.
Good, because people will be shocked if they didn't know. But yeah, there are certain people who likes to eat rodents, and apparently pigeon is a rodent in a certain way. But I mean, if you think about it, they used to be wild. There are still wild doves here too, as well, here in Sweden, who lives in the fucking woods. I hear them all the time and be like, okay, shut the fuck up. I really listen to a fucking novel instead. It's like, but they are worse. Sorry.
It's not.
I do like.
Oh, well, oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Well, thank you for your input. It's not the worst thing that my people have been said to. You know, I've heard a lot worse, especially from a certain incel.
Oh, certain incel. Please tell me who that is.
It's a certain person who likes to call himself a bit of a storm king.
Oh, the foot guy. Yeah,
Oh.
fuck that guy.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, the footman. He's been very racist to me. He's been racist to me for about a month now. It has been very persistent.
Yeah.
And it's coming around Thanksgiving time. I think he's about to pull a sniper wolf as we're speaking. I think he might be outside my house.
My God.
Yes, indeed.
Shanry, just an FYI, and for those of you who do not know, he's talking about Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Calling Spectre out on the carpet or on the floor, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I guess. Calling him out from my safe little nest. Okay, he's not
Okay.
outside.
So there's something that I want to run while we got Pidgey here, and I'm gonna put him on the spot here for a second. I have a question. So,
What?
Shanry and Maggot, I want both of your opinions on this, and Pidgey, you hush. Okay. I've been thinking about doing a new segment on our streams. Probably, and I talked to briefly, I don't know if Maggot saw this message or not, but I've been thinking about this now for a little bit. Of doing like on our chill streams, of doing a special segment just for Pidgey. And it would be, what would Pidgey think? Or what would Pidgey do? And the reason why I thought of this was the morning stream that I did on Tuesday morning. Xylee was there and Maggot was there, and we were in Squatch and called in, and so did Pidgey. But Pidgey sent us a video that he thought was absolutely atrocious, which turned out to be not so atrocious, of Gordon Ramsay making an American cheeseburger. Okay? And
wow.
he got all sorts of upset because of how he seasoned the cheese. Okay?
Yeah, he
That-
seasoned
Oh
the
my
cheese
God.
of the burger. He seasoned the lettuce of the burger. He seasoned it with salt and stuff. But I will commend him on one thing. My feelings have dulled down a bit after that. But I will say this. The advertising is true. It was an all-American burger. One bite of that and your blood pressure is going up like, whoa!
I mean, I could see it in front of me. Like, he comes in, he talks about what he doesn't like. And it could be a very good segment there too. But it depends on if he can be on time. The thing is, when I'm trying to think about, that could work, but could he be there? Or, you know, you can always say, the pigeon is out of commission. You know, he's
Yeah.
doing something weird.
Yeah,
Maybe killing
yeah.
a mafia or
I think
something.
it would work.
So-
He's usually there. I think it would work.
So Megan and Shanry, what do you think of that little segment for like our chill streams from here on out? What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd be totally down
Would.
for that.
Interesting.
I would be the cat who says in front of the microphone, would.
Would exactly, yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly,
Mhm.
yes. Okay. All right. Okay. That might be a possibility. We'll see what we can do. But okay, I wanted to put Pidgey on the spot there for a second. So, Pidgey, do you have any questions for Shanry or anything that you want to say to her real quick?
A couple of things. Hold on, let me get my notes
Ooh,
out real
he
quick.
got a
He has
list here.
notes. He has notes. He usually takes good notes.
Let me take my notes out. I've been dipping in and out of the stream for a bit. I usually ask this question whenever I don't really have much. What is the most fucked up thing you have seen on the internet for the most part of your time here?
Oh, well, I could be very vague on this, but I mean, I've been on the internet very long because I'm basically born with nerd people. You know, my father had been a nerd and my brother, yada, yada, yada. So the whole family is a nerd people. But the most fucked up thing has to do with certain people who are into weird kinks. And I'm saying when you're drawing the weird kinks, I don't understand. I can understand taking photos is one thing and doing it, but drawing it, it's so fucking weird. Because I like the best Japanese person, making horror manga, for example, Ito. He's a very good artist, by the way. When you see how he can scare you and so too, that is a very good one. But think about his twist with the artist making that kind of weird shit and doing into a kink. And it gets so weirder and weirder. You're gonna be like, I just gonna quit. It made me stay away from the internet the whole month with one certain picture. I didn't really want to see it. And it has to do with a woman in a certain position. And yes, she was over 18 and it was drawn a character basically. But it was so fucking weird. I basically like, nope, I'm going away. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. So, yes, guys, I have seen weird shit and I don't like either way when it comes to certain people. I'm not going to name them, but they have sent weird shit too. And they should really not be on the internet either. If they are thinking crushing kittens and so, it's very funny and so, you're fucking dumb. You should not be on the internet. You should seek help. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's one of the questions as well. So, what's the next one?
I have one other question. Well, you asked me where the whole pigeon salad thing came from. I think it would be fair to ask you where did the whole sheep thing come from? I feel like that would be a bit
That's a good one.
Well, okay. So the name Shenri basically kind of tell you about if you look up Shenri on the Google, basically, just Shenri, you will notice, okay, you will see me, you will see someone from Japan named Shenri Shop, yada, yada, yada. But there is one certain name that says Shenri and Construction. They were first, by the way, but I didn't know that. I still roleplay, by the way, with D&D and so too. So I called my character Shenri, which is a Sheeta, a character Sheeta, like Fred Perry's Gold Digger, where Sheeta. Basically, I was into that, and even with Dragon Ball so too as well. So Shenri was there, and when I noticed it was Construction there, I was like, shit. I hope they're not mad that I'm using the nickname Shenri, basically. So it became my name. And the sheep thing is like, yeah, I'm a sheep, Aries, the zodiac sign, which is a small ram, or golden ram, which is from the Greece mythology about the golden flea, basically, where it has the history of it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Very, very interesting.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have any more, Pidgey, for her? We got the Foot King in waiting right now.
Yes, the Foot King.
Mm-hmm.
The Toad. Yes, the Toad Tyrant. That's what we'll refer to him as from now on. The other question. I feel like this was asked beforehand, but I was dipping in and out of the stream. What was the thing that inspired you to go forth into making art?
What I made art. Well, I had never got the question so much about it, but when I was little, I basically were inspired by one artist, a Swedish artist, basically. Basically, she was drawing these kind of clowns, and it's not the typical clown you see, basically. It has to do with the modern Italian clowns, all the kind of stuff like that, with mask and everything. Because my mother got those poster when we were small, and I saw them. I was like, I want to draw these because they are so beautiful. I never got into that level. So I started to go further into art and so too. And 2012, I started to do digital art. Got myself my tablet, yada, yada, yada. I've been doing the whole digital over 10 years now, basically, and done normal. But here's the thing. Where it gets sad about the art, there is, if you go to my Twitter, you will basically see, the story about a teacher gave me an F, and it is true basically, which is very sad. Basically, he got very mad that I drew character all the time, that I didn't do the other stuff either. But I mean, the thing about that was I was going to another school, and they went from, I was going in the 7th grade, so he took me down to 2 grades and start read from a Norwegian book, which is like, we live in Sweden and you're reading Norwegian. That is fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically said, well, fuck you, I don't want to do this. So he gave me an F because of that. Because he doesn't believe that I couldn't do perspective, which, I mean, perspective is a very hard tool in the art community too, as well, to learn where to do it. There are things you can learn how to do the boxes, so too, it's a very good training to do perspective in a certain way. But when a teacher telling you you're not following and doing that stuff, when I have been doing that since the 5th grade, it's like I'm supposed to do the 7th grade art course because it has to do with sculpting and so too. Sorry, now my voice is getting weird. It's getting tired, that's why. So yeah, that's a little about my art story.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's very interesting. No, you're good. You're good. That's to the best of us, don't worry.
Yep. All right, Pidgey. Well, we're going to go ahead and let you go so we can get Spectre on real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and edit it since her voice is getting ready to go out. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Pidgey. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and I hope you ladies have a very nice evening. Take
Thank
care.
you.
The same.
All
Thank
right,
you.
let's get the Foot King in real quick. Spectre!
Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello, Spectre.
There we go. Hi. Hello, how's everybody tonight?
We are good. How are
I'm
you?
doing well.
I mean, aside from a headache, I'm okay. And still trying to cope with the fact that I fucking ratioed YouTube into the sun.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow.
their response to Sniper Wolf is not good.
No, I know. And I gotta tell you, I even said it as well. That is ChatGPT when I want to know why. Because if you, I'm gonna say it, I saw it myself. I was like, wait a minute here. And I'm gonna show this picture. This is where I basically showed, I'm gonna send it over to you, KHuck, so you can share it to you.
Okay.
To the whole screen.
Okay.
And here's the thing, I do work with ChatGPT at my work too as well. If you go and look at least, you see, I think there was something, in the first row, let me start by saying I'm sorry to recent actions. You notice there are 2 dots there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a weird way to write. Sorry about that. Because you don't add that when you're trying to say something, I'm sorry about it. At least you could have put a dot, or something else. When I saw that, I was like, that is ChatGPT, because they have the feature too when they either use
That's ridiculous.
English word. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
See, here's the thing that kills me about this whole Sniper Wolf thing is that she very well could have made it, and that was the other debate, was whether or not this was AI or not. The apology was AI, her response and stuff. It's like, I don't understand why you have to use AI to make an apology. Like, why not just be a human being and just say, I fucked up,
Because I'm 100% convinced that Sniper Wolf is a robot.
I don't.
And I'm gonna say this.
Wait a second. I don't think she did use AI though. I don't think she did. Because DMAX checked it, and I'm pretty sure it was like a PR team, probably.
It could
It was
be that
probably
too.
one of the PR managers. Yeah.
100%.
But-
Yeah.
But still, it's weird to use that kind of thing, comma, because that is mostly used in a different way when you're typing, or you're doing marking stuff, with the counting and so too. But I'm gonna say it very clear. Yes, you guys know, I don't have Discly up, but I have other forms when it comes to, autism and so too.
Mm-hmm.
With my speech, guys have noticed I'm coughing now because I've been talking a lot. My voice getting tired, yada yada yada. It has to do as well when it comes to spelling too. There too, I have problem with English grammar and Swedish too, both of them, which is like grammar is very hard to do. But if you're gonna look into take the whole thing and check it in grammar, yada yada yada, to me it's like this is a very good grammar in a certain way, but it's still wrong too. It maybe sounds very weird, but when I'm reading this, it's like it's just weird to me because the grammar is very, in a certain way, too good. It has a lot of commas because in Sweden we don't use a lot of comma either. In a certain way, if you're gonna write a lot longer, text or so. In American or English, you can write it longer, but if you write too long, the grammar is gonna look very bad in a certain way.
It's because you want to avoid run-on sentences.
Exactly. And I mean, I'm role-playing literature. Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're okay.
So, I mean, even there has to be very careful there too when it comes to if you're gonna do a sentence there too. Yeah, I know it's very odd. You guys get to know me at least, what my interests are and where I come. And I'm a very old person when it comes to words or coming with computers. So too, I basically don't talk so much about it. I feel like if I talk about it, people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, you're smart."
Mm-hmm.
You're very much like me in that sense. Basically, what you do is that when it comes to certain topics, you don't have much to say. But with the topics that you're interested in, you could go on for fucking hours. And I do that same thing too with specific topics. Like, say if somebody's want to talk about politics or anything like that, it's like, no, I barely have an opinion. But if it's like something entertainment related, it just fucking clicks. It just clicks like that. And that I get what you're saying, Chandra. And Pidgey, two things. One, I don't think it could have just been avoided with just one Twitter DM. Honestly, when it comes to this whole situation, I would have been, if I were Jack in that situation, I would have pulled an Adam McIntyre and asked for both a private and public apology.
Yeah.
That's just me though, because if somebody were to go to my house, I don't have patience with lunatics.
Right. No, I agree. I 100% agree.
All
of it is just so weird and so strange, and yeah, no, I agree.
And two, Pidgey, it wasn't just in likes; it was in fucking retweets too, in a matter of hours.
Nice.
I don't know how the fuck it happened. As of now, it's sitting at YouTube's is sitting at 7,000 likes. Mine is sitting at like 11.5K. I'm like, what the fuck?
But there is one thing I think it is very good to everyone to see this sniper wolf say. We in the commentary have had this problem so fucking long that people doesn't understand. This is where I want to put my foot down, and I have showed with Joshma Putman everything like this. YouTube doesn't see this. Basically, they are blind. They don't like the commentary at all because of with Keemstar and everything. Because they were telling awareness or so too. They are so tired about us. But what could we do? Because we are in a very big community. We have also many years. We want a forum where we can talk with you guys, but you don't do that. I mean, I can give you guys like an example here. Ycard, who makes Ark and Snake Games. Yeah, I don't care about Snake Games, but at least Ycard. They have a forum or a country grows. They are still talking with the community still, even if they're getting hate and shit like that. They even have Discord. They at least trying to fix the fixes or so too. Why can't YouTube do that? No. They can't because they used to be a dating site. Remember that, guys. They used to be a dating site. That is a big no-no. You don't have custom service. No. Nothing at all. Remember that. Yes, if you look in the history of YouTube or Google, exactly YouTube, but it was supposed to be a dating yada yada yada.
Mhm.
But I think in the recent years they are getting to, how to say this in a certain way, nice way.
It's blatant favoritism, in my opinion,
Yeah.
for this.
Yes.
It's blatant
I agree.
favoritism.
I agree.
They are basically turning into Twitch right now in a certain way.
They absolutely are
Yeah.
with Twitch thoughts.
But they have been doing this in very many years before Twitch too as well.
Well, yeah, no, and that's mostly because
There he cut. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I think we lost him. Fuck.
Did we?
Oh.
Yeah, I think we did too.
Yeah. Spectre, if you hear this, but yeah. But I can tell you, yeah, YouTube has been in a certain way, but I think it has to do as well with who gets the more money, who gets the more views.
Mhm.
We don't care.
Yep.
I mean, look at Logan Paul, for example. Oh, we don't. Good, you're here. Back. Good.
right.
Mhm.
It's all just I'm getting sick of it.
Yeah, I agree. All of it is just so stupid. All of it. All of it.
Yeah. And it reminds me of like the tweet I posted I think 2 days ago or yesterday, where it was a skit by a YouTuber named Dad's Black, and it was pointing out how he was banned for a week because of a video that was 4 years ago, and it showed a little bit of side boob.
Oh yeah, that's Black. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I love him. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's a good.
I love him.
Too.
But yeah, he posted a skit about how like all his sentence was lifted and whatnot, and he was like, I've had enough of your bullshit, all right? And then he points out like people like Logan Paul, Bella Delphine, they do like batshit crazy things, and they all get warnings. They get demonetized for a certain amount of time, but they don't get banned like he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is where it gets very, very sad too as well, to see that YouTube basically are pointing out that you earn a lot of money, you grinding and so. But here's the thing: what most people don't understand with Sniper Wolf in a certain way, and I will say she is very ugly in a certain way to take someone's creation and show it to earn money. To me, that is like no, because as an artist, for example, we have had that so many years that people are stealing art, and one of them is Jonas Jökull, who was in court with Aaron Carter, for example. Rest in peace, Aaron Carter, by the way. Even he basically forgave and so too. But recently, even he is getting still shit. People are still stealing stuff from him. He has to go to court all the time because he has a right with the copyright. It took him years to get there, so people couldn't now steal this shit. Because with Aaron Carter, with that. But yeah, for an artist, it's very hard. But people on YouTube, on the hand, yeah, they have a little more freedom, but it's still disgusting that people are still stealing, TikTok, whatever, stealing other creations just for the click and views. To me, in a certain way, you need to look back and say, is this worth it?
Right.
Because right now, I did listen to another Swedish YouTuber named Vad är problemet, which translate what is the problem. He had a very good discussion about this with the new way of people are going to, what they always say, e-begging, is with the new NPC, for example. You need to see that too, because in a certain way, you can start to see, are we so desperate with the new generation? They are trying to see a way where to e-begging to. And if NPC is the new one, well, there is a new one. Then you take from someone else creation too, to get the views and click too. Or reaction to pay, with the gift, whatever. But here in YouTube, we still everyone's stuff, but never do my own stuff. Because that is, meh. It's more simpler, a certain way.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think my honest opinion on the subject as a whole, it can be summed up in one quote for me, because this just not only does this translate to YouTube, but also just entertainment as a whole. In the world of business, morals does not outweigh money. That's what people need to remember. Morals does not outweigh money, and they're going to do whatever they can. And Sniper Wolf is a massive chunk of revenue for them, despite the fact that she steals content and does what she does. But that's the biggest takeaway from that. The whole situation is just morals doesn't outweigh money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I gotta
So-
say it, I did respond as well to YouTube as well with the whole thing. I saw you did it. So I wrote this temporary, quote. That was what most women say. All women say all the time that too as well in a certain way.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm a woman myself. I know it's not easy to ban someone, but you have to let it go. They don't love you anyway. And it's true because they don't do that. Even YouTube must understand. Even Sniper Wolf doesn't love them. I'm sorry, because you're giving them a job. It is a job in a certain way, but a hobby went to a job. But what she is not doing is not using the idea what YouTube wanted in the back in the days is to have so-called the TV shop, the old American old TV shop. That was the idea of the marketing. But what we see right now, there is not much of it. There are a few people who are still doing it, which I think it's very good because they are getting sponsorship from these companies, which is very good.
Yeah.
Her, on the other hand, I have never seen sponsorship on her. Don't get me wrong. She maybe get that too. But I never see them. She's showing them at all.
Right.
Which I think is very odd.
Right.
If you're going to do that and work with that, you need to start to do with sponsorship or, whatever you choose. Or do like we do in the commentary too as well. We do merch, for example. Many are trying with art or, with their own craft and everything. That's what helps most of us too as well. But those who doesn't have, sponsorship too, we try other ways too.
Right.
To find, in income.
Right.
Okay, guys. I hear my voice is getting worse
I
now.
can hear it too.
I'll make it
Yeah,
quick.
definitely.
I'll make it quick. I do have just one more question, or just the only
Yes.
question I have really. What other games do you play?
I play. Okay, I'm gonna say I like a lot of games. Role playing is one of them. Or RPGs and so too. Survivor games. Let me see. Puzzle games. A lot of thingy games and so too. I do like it too as well. When it comes to you have to do that kind of stuff. Of course, when it comes to dinosaurs, one of them is Ark. An Ark is using.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Pokemon too. It's all kind of stuff like that. So, but I mean, most of them, I do like a lot of when it comes to role playing games. RPGs and so too. Japanese. When it comes to you have to sit down and read the whole story. There are a few of them I do like about it. And yes, not Final Fantasy VII. Sorry, guys, but I have not touched Final Fantasy VII. I
that
played
sucks.
all. Yeah, but that's the thing. I played all Final Fantasy from the 10 to 11, not the rest of the new ones, but the 7 I have never touched. I do have it. My best friend TMV, he knows I have one. I bought the whole thing, but I never touched it or even played it. He was like, "Why are you poking at it?" I took a stick and poked it. He's like, "Just play it." I was like, "No, I don't want to play it because people did ruin it." It was like people who ruined as well Naruto for me as well.
Oh.
I see.
They spoiled a lot.
Who ruined it for you?
That was someone whose name is Slisk. And if you're wondering, what the fuck is a Slisk? I'm gonna look for the definition of it in Swedish. And yes, guys, the guy's name, Slisk, he got it from the government. They're like, yeah, you can change your name to Slisk. So Slisk in Nej. Wait a minute. Just give me a second. Let me see.
Yeah. While you're doing that, before you go, before I go, I mentioned it because I remembered when my channel started, and I was doing everybody was noticing I was doing the whole love letter shtick. And then I go to your channel and it shows like around the same time you did a love letter to Ark. I was like, oh shit. I think I pointed it out to you. I was like, oh shit. I was like, we both had the exact same idea. We both had the right idea.
Yeah. So Slisk, what you guys you be like, what is a Slisk? So in translation, it means shady, sleazy, gooey, scrammy. It is like, it's yucky, basically. So a guy, I used to be friends with this guy, but I basically removed him. I'm sorry. I basically had to remove him from my life. He even contacted me around the time as well when I quit women recording too. I said it to him, I'm sorry, but I just don't want to have time with you anymore. I really don't want to be a friend with you anymore. I'm sorry. We just pass away from it, walk away. So, but his name, he changed his real other name, I'm not going to say it, to Slisk. So his real name right now is Sleazy. Think about it. If he's going to present himself to someone, he's going to be sleazy. It to me is like, it's like asking Slug to get his real name to Slug.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah,
in a weird way.
true.
That's good. I love that.
But you have to pay Slug a lot of money to do it, because I know for a fact he wouldn't do that either to do it free. No. But
Unless if you want to hear him crying, going,
nah.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, Spectre. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
I'm
I
gonna go.
appreciate
Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a good one, guys. Chanry, it's good to hear you again.
Same.
Absolutely. Much love, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. But
All right,
before
Shannon.
we're gonna end this on, before we're ending, hello, Empress. I see you jumping.
Yeah, she
hello,
just
girl.
popped in too. Yes, she just popped her little head in.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you, Chandri, for calling in tonight and for having this conversation. We love you. We adore you. We
Yes.
worship you. You are amazing. I do anyway. I know Megan probably does too.
No, I definitely do. I've missed her a lot.
Yeah,
She
we've
needs to come
missed
back.
you. Yes, yes, we've missed you dearly. You are our favorite. Well, one of our favorite sheep. Mishi is up there too. Not gonna lie, but you are one of our favorite sheep in the entire universe and favorite people in the entire world. We thank you so much for coming on here tonight. I'm so happy that you're back, quote unquote. And hopefully we will be able to see more stuff from you here soon, not just thumbnails, but from some more videos or some more streams. Your streams are a lot of fun. So I agree. Yeah, we greatly appreciate you so much. You go get some rest, my dear. Thank you again. You are amazing. Mwah, 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 mwah. All the love to you.
Yes, you guys take it easy. Before I'm gonna go, I see Nuclear Winter. I see you have the question, but you can always go to my Twitter and ask me there. Wink, wink.
Yes, yes. Nuclear Winter. Yes. If you could send those to her directly, that's fine. You did send them to me, but we don't have enough time for them. I'm sorry. She's got to get to bed. So, but I appreciate.
Love you, Shanry.
Yeah, love you, Shanry. We love you. Love you. Hope to see you again here soon, my dear.
Night.
Bye, guys. Bye, Shanry.
Bye. Wait, I'm supposed to hop off? Oh yeah, I forgot. Anyway, I'm gonna say this in Swedish too as well. Godnatt allihopa och ta det lugnt. Jag älskar er allihopa.
Marry.
Hej.
Marry me.
I mean,
Fucking
based.
great.
I mean, right? I mean, come on now. I mean, how is that not hot? I mean,
I may have
what'd you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Anyways, I may have gone and caused a minor chaos.
What'd you do?
It's a funny story, right? Interestingly enough, I was still a mod in Huggy's chat for some reason. So I may or may not have gone in his chat and timed out a few people for 24 hours. Funny enough, he figured out how to remove my mod pretty quickly when I started doing that. Yeah, fuck you, Huggy, you bitch.
Oh no. Oh, but he removed you soon after that? Oh no.
Oh, like right after. Right after. He couldn't figure out how to get rid of my mod before, guys, but he figured it out really quick when I started fucking timing people out in his chat.
Okay.
Yeah, out petty this, bitch.
Okay. Oh, was he asking for it? Oh no, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Like,
Just just using my mod privilege.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, I guess.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, I can. I think I don't know. I honestly have not. He has not streamed since tonight that I've seen anyway.
Do you remember when he was talking about how he was going to do content that didn't have anything to do with drama, but yet here he is fucking going over my interview with Jessica Pizzle. And you know why? You know why he's doing it? Because I blew his out of the water. That's
yeah,
why.
He's being fucking petty and he's being salty and yeah, he's being an asshole about it. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I saw that he was going live like a little while after we started with Shandry, I think, or maybe right around the same time. And I'm like, you know what? Just let him do his thing, whatever. And then I saw that he was going over your interview with her, and I'm like, oh, gee, I wonder if he's going to go over the rest of them too. If he's going to go over his, if he's going to go over mine.
Nope. As soon as I started timing out people in his chat, I couldn't hear what he was saying, obviously, because I was on stream and I don't care enough to listen. But I was told that he was not very happy.
Well, you know what? It's all good.
I was told that he was not very happy, and currently he's having a cope fest with Slug and Leia something and whoever the fuck else. So.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I'm no longer a mod in Huggy's chat. It kind of had to happen because I asked him to unmod me like I don't know a week ago, and he didn't do it. So.
I'm wondering if I'm still a mod too. Hold on, let me.
Oh God, are you? Wait, are you a mod? Oh my God.
I'm going to go look right now.
Parking Tigers 2 account is in his chat right now. Okay, Huck, you could time it out for 24 hours if you're on mobile.
Nope, I'm not. Nope.
He took precautions. Damn it.
Nope.
Fuck.
Not anymore. Nope. No.
He saw it coming.
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, that's okay. It is what it is. So yeah, let him have his stream. Hope he does well. That's all I can say. So
I don't get fucked, bitch. Rotten hell.
That's Maggot talking, not me. Unless we're gonna be.
That's 100% me talking. KHuck has nothing to do with it. Rotten hell, Huggy, you fucking suicide baiting piece of shit. Fuck you.
Unless we are in an echo chamber, because that's a thing. But hey, whatever.
Nope, two totally different opinions happening right here. Fuck you, Huggy.
Yeah. So, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm actually going to redirect you over to Badwick.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's live, ain't he?
Yeah, because Badwick is live, and I'm probably gonna go head over there for a little bit because I am still awake for whatever ungodly reason. Give me a second. He's got Skelly and Murdoch on right now. So
look, Nintendo Mail. All I gotta say is fuck them people. Like, who cares? Who cares? None of those people are worth anything.
If you know what, here's how I look at it. Right, is that yes, I said this in the stream in the episode with Huggy. I personally do not hold anything against anybody. Huggy, Leia something, Slug, Parking Tires. I personally do not. You know why? Because I don't have a fight in any of this. And if they were to try to, not that they would, but if any of them were to try to come after me, then I would think that I would stand my own, but I don't think that they're going to. So if they were then yeah, but
that's my whole thing. Like, his fucking stream title is Feeling Petty Tonight, and I open it and he's fucking going over the interview with me and Jessica, and that's the only thing he's covered thus far. So like, okay, bitch, if you want to fucking be petty, then let's play that fucking game, because I haven't said shit about you since the Jessica interview, but if you want to go that fucking way, we can. And I can promise you that it will not be fun. It will not be fun for you, Huggy.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out, buddy.
Yeah. No, I agree. With you personally, I get it. And that's, and I totally 100% get that. But with me, I don't have a dog in the fight. Like, I don't. Like, if he wants to try to come after me, I'll make my comments here and there, maybe. But and again, I don't foresee that happening. But if it were to, then I would handle it then. But You know, I personally, again, I'm not good with blood sports. You all know this. I don't do very well with them regardless, whether that's a fault of mine or not. You can think of that as a weakness or a fault, whatever you want to think of it as. I don't really care. But my perception of this is that I'm done. You know, I said that with Jessica. I want to be done with it. I'm done with the Spurg drama. I don't want to deal with any of it anymore. I don't.
I mean, I'm not great at blood sports either, but I'm always gonna catch y'all on that fucking playback. Best believe.
Well, yeah, and again, maybe if I were to get better at it, then maybe I could do that too. But again, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't. You know, I just don't. I don't care about it anymore. It's exhausting, and I'm sure it is for you too.
No. I mean, I don't really either, but like, I'm just saying, if you're gonna fucking come at me that way and try to like out petty me, you're picking the fucking wrong one.
True.
I'm not the one, man. Like, I'm just not.
Megan is the queen of petty, besides Xylee. Besides, you and Xylee are pretty up there in pettiness. Let's be honest.
So, anyways, guys, it's been a great night. I got to go and destroy Huggy's chat. Anyways, so you know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go join. I'm probably gonna go join Badwick. So I put a link in the chat for Badwick. Let's go raid Badwick. Let's go show him some love. But you have fun with Huggy, okay?
Oh, I'm all done. He unmodded me now. You know, he finally figured out how to unmod people, I guess, when I started timing out people in his chat. So good enough. Anyways, good night, everybody.
Okay. Well, we'll see. That's why I love this woman. I love her. I love her so fucking much. But thank you guys for joining here tonight. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you to Shanry. Thank you to Maggot. Thanks to everybody who called in. D-Max, Spectre, Pidgey, you guys are all awesome. I will be off for the weekend as far as streaming wise goes. But I will hopefully be back on Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. But I'm going to go join Badwick stream, so if you want to catch me over there, feel free to do so. Link will be here again. Let me paste that real quick. Go raid Badwick. Go show him some love on Twitch. So let me link that again. There you go. Okay. All right, guys. Well, you all have an awesome night, and I will talk to you all when I get back. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.